The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
In the walkway, a poop.
The womb nuke.
See a picture I do of me naked? I'll show you a picture of me naked, you'll love it.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I am your host. My name is Scotty Gurman, a.k.a. Scooter McFuckstick, and alongside me, I have two excellent stand-up comedians. First, he is the very funny bar owner that doesn't charge you for any drinks. Please welcome back Mr. Steve Peters.
Yeah, my wife loves that part.
I know. That's awesome. That's why we love you, too. But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year Award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
This is twice in one fucking haircut, Scotty.
I know, buddy. I'm sorry.
You're overcooking my grits here.
I know. My bad.
How is it when you host rather than JP, somehow it sounds more gay? he really brought a manliness to this show, a masculinity that it really needed.
It was just the deep voice was all it was.
I don't think so. I don't think so. You just have a lot of effeminate qualities about you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We could actually have Steve host the show in the voice of JP if we would like to.
So Jeremy Rush, I saw him yesterday, told me that I did a really good impression. I was like, I hope so, because I didn't want to piss off.
No, poor guy. That dude is sick as shit right now.
Man.
Is it monkeypox?
Monkeypox is nothing to fuck around with.
I think it's just HIV.
Okay.
They really picked the wrong subgroup of people
Thanks,
to
Fauci.
give them their disease.
I know, right? But yeah.
Wait, was it Bill Gates that gave everybody HIV? I can't remember. I thought that was...
I don't know.
HIV, that was me.
Okay. I knew it.
He fucked a monkey.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, JP is very, very sick. And so it was actually kind of difficult to find because this is obviously 2025. Happy New Year. This is when this comes out. But it was kind of...
Yeah, but it's still 2024.
Doesn't matter. It's
sure
gonna be
is.
It's 2025 to them.
And it's a Saturday.
I know.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't listen
This
to
all feels
any of the
wrong.
most recent show, so all the topics are new to me. Nothing,
That's fine.
Nothing's really happened.
Not really.
Our Lord had a birthday.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah. He got born. He was born.
Happy birthday, Jesus.
Again.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I just realized that the cheapest way to support the show is to drop a like and leave a comment, and if you aren't already subscribed, so I'm going to have to do all three
Keep
of
laughing,
those.
asshole. Let's go.
Thanks. I
Outta here.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But no, JP is very, very sick. So if you know him, send him nice messages. Apparently, in the last 5 or 6 days, he's been out of his bed for a total time of 1 hour. So
Wow.
yeah, he's definitely not feeling great.
Weird that he keeps a running clock on that.
Yeah,
That is weird.
That's right.
Yeah.
He says he gets up every once in a while for 5 minutes just so he can smoke weed. That's basically what he
And
does.
peruse dick pics.
Probably.
That's what you should send him.
That's right.
Make him feel better. Send him a dick. pic.
That's
right.
exactly what should happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So do us a favor and
Or
wish
send
well.
him vagina pics and let's turn him.
There you go. Only if it looks good.
Pray the gay away.
Yeah.
We
Send
can do
Scotty
it.
the dick pic.
No, I don't
I'm
want them.
Catholic. It works.
I don't
We
want
can
'em.
pray the gay away.
You know what?
It's
Just
fine.
show up on Scotty's front door.
Exactly.
Show him your dick in person. That's 1-1.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's on.
No.
We're not giving the.
No, we're
Come
not.
on,
Apparently
man.
not this time.
Not this time. No, that would be really awkward if somebody comes up to my
I don't
door.
think it would.
Yes, because
I don't think it would.
Because I wouldn't be the one opening the door. It'd be my wife. How dare you?
Okay.
Yeah. Why would you want somebody to come and flash my wife?
Why would she answer the door? She wears the pants in the family.
That's why. It's because
Isn't that
she's
your
Scared
job? What, are you
because
busy
if
doing
somebody came
dishes?
and
No.
somebody came and flashed his wife, she'd be like, "Oh, I don't have to
God.
settle for that."
Yeah. She didn't know there was better out there.
Exactly.
She's really good at telling people to go away, and I'm not. And so I give them a chance sometimes. And so she's just like, no, I'll take care of it. Even
I'll be honest. That does surprise me because she's incredibly personable and you are not.
Yeah, it's true.
I know.
It's very
She
true.
seems like she would like invite him in.
No. She likes to be left alone.
Huh.
In the marriage as well.
I'll be damned.
No, it's all coming together.
And
It all
she's
makes
just
sense.
conditioned.
I call my wife the gypsy because she takes all my money and I never see it anymore.
Well,
Just leaves you with junk.
Yeah.
that's good.
Every payday, I have to send her $1,000.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
crazy.
sucks.
That sucks. Yeah, that really does.
Does she make you send it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Put
there's
it in
really
an
not
envelope and mail it.
it's really not an option there.
You've
It's,
got her PayPal on speed dial.
it's Zelle. I have to Zelle her every payday. I Zelle her
You
$1,000.
are not allowed to have direct contact
Yeah.
with me. I know we live in the
Exactly.
same house.
Oh, we don't have the same bank accounts and stuff. Like we keep all of our shit separate.
Okay, I
Okay.
understand. I understand that. I do. Say,
Way easier to
It is.
cheat with my other family that lives in Los Angeles.
oh God.
Yeah.
No, I completely understand that we have separate bank accounts too.
I don't know how she would kill me.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like, dude, I'd be like, oh, money. Yeah, let's go fucking drink. Like, dude, it would be bad.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
the only way that we stay together is that we have very separate bank accounts.
Oh,
for
especially with my new ridiculous hobbies like
Yeah.
guns and bourbon and
Yeah,
shit.
for sure.
I'd come home with 3 bottles and she would already have the text message
Yep.
on her phone of
Yep.
like, what do you mean you went and spent $200? And I'm like,
Dude,
bourbon.
I have Life 360
Mm-hmm.
on my phone, so my wife tracks me, and she tracks everybody in our family. It's a fucking CIA operation at my house, dude.
100%.
Like today, she was like, "Why are you at taco shop?" I was like, I want a fucking taco. Like what?
Did you run into
were
my
you gonna
wife?
get something for me? I was like, hadn't planned on it. Like what the fuck?
Every time you want to,
I'm on a covert taco mission, and I get. Yeah, dude, fuck.
you get
and you can't answer her directly. You have to write it on a scrap of paper, drop it in a Coke can,
Yeah.
put it in a trash can in a park somewhere. She's your handler.
She is deep throat, but I don't know, man. And the second that I get
You
pissed off
should
at
call
her,
her from now on. BT.
I get pissed off at her, and I turn off my location, and that's a phone call immediately. Why'd you turn off your location? I'm like, I just have
man.
something to do.
Did you run into my wife at Taco Shop?
No, I did not.
That's where
I
we-
went to the East one.
Oh, okay. No.
Just to really throw everybody off.
Yeah.
West Side.
It was the most disappointing taco shop experience I've ever had because she was like, "Will you get me a combo burrito with extra cheese?" I was like, "Yeah, that sounds really good." And I was like, "I'll do that." I don't know why, but my brain didn't like. I was like, "I'll have a combo burrito with extra 2 of them," and then I got the sack, and there wasn't the containers, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck? Where's the combo burritos?" And they're like, "They're in there." I was like, all right, that's weird. My dumb ass thought we were getting smothered burritos that are smothered in chili and cheese and all this shit. It was very disappointing.
Yeah, it
Very
is weird because
disappointing.
I think that's an age thing too. You and I are about the same age.
Yeah.
And
How old are you?
I am getting ready to turn 48.
When are you turning 48?
January 2nd.
Okay,
What do you want to know?
December-
My fucking social security number 2? Jesus Christ.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I'm sure you
Okay,
have
yeah.
way better credit than me.
I'm
You're-
sure I do.
you're
Oh, but before
very
we go
good
too far,
Asian.
happy early birthday. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Jesus. Right in the same week there.
I guess I'm just chopped liver.
Well,
What, you got a birthday?
Tomorrow, I'm
Oh.
going to be 48.
happy birthday.
You're older than me by quite a bit.
I know. I'm older than you by like 3 years or something.
You just
A
got
month.
an extra $100 off of your bill,
I hope so.
your repair bill.
I'll just have to send it to my wife, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'd rather you have it, honestly.
I mean, you can
I'd
get
rather
a
you
free
just keep
MVP
it.
upgrade at Sport Clips.
That's no, I don't like that. I'm not a sports
really?
clips. Yeah, sports clips and
Oh,
titty
this
bars.
is worth talking about.
I'm not. I don't like to be touched. So like if a stripper
get a
comes up
haircut?
and like rubs on me and they're like, "Hey, baby, you want to tip me for my dance?" I'm like, "I don't now." Or like the chick that like gives you. It's weird to me that you go to Sport Clips to get a massage or whatever. Like I'm not a. I don't like that.
That's my
at all.
favorite
I
part.
really
Scalp
freaked
massage.
out.
That is my favorite part.
And they don't
fucks me
touch
up,
you. They
dude.
put
I
a
don't-
towel on your face. There's a good layer of terry cloth between their hands and your face.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
massage your head.
Well, I
I
hold
get a
most
triple
of
sometimes.
most of my stress in my upper thigh area.
Sure.
So but they don't like to massage.
Oh,
that.
you go in there for a Brazilian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. Oh, that was the joke I wrote about my wife's cancer the other day, that after her 3rd chemo treatment, we saved a lot of money on Brazilian waxes and haircuts.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
There's always a silver lining.
Every time.
Yeah. Her hair's growing back now. It's like actually like
Yeah,
really.
I saw a recent picture of her.
But
She
You
looks
should
good.
make fun of her for that.
It's I have.
What's up, Chewbacca?
It's I called her Max Headroom because she got it. It's super short and she got it like bright blonde. So
Yeah,
Okay.
she looks kind of
yeah.
like
Got
a
like a
she looks kind of like a fucking badass.
Like
dude.
kind of
like
a
she really does.
Brigitte
She looks like an
Nelson?
assassin or something.
like Tinkerbell. She looks a lot like Tinkerbell.
Like-
yeah, yeah. She
Yeah.
she hates it because she doesn't think it's very feminine. And I was like, yeah. And that's when I posted, I wish Natalie's hair would grow back because I'm tired of her asking to peg me all the time. And then JP was like, you should try it. I'm like,
he's not.
"All right,
he's
man."
not wrong. You should try it. Tell me what it's like.
I don't,
But
Scotty's the only one that
not bad.
knows.
Is she like Drago's wife now? Is that what she looks
Yeah,
like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
You should call her
So-
Nathan once. Just to call her Nathan around the house.
Yeah,
Big Nate.
dude, she gets so fucking mad. I think she looks really good. Like it's kind of edgy, and I think
Yeah.
it's cool.
She looks cute.
But she hates it. She could not hate it anymore.
But to my point, the age thing. My wife will ask me to do some shit, and I'll be like, "Yeah." She's like, "Before you sit down, can you do this?" And yeah, sure, no problem. And then immediately sit down. And I'm not doing it to be a prick. Just none of what she said registered.
Yeah.
None of it.
There you go.
I don't. I know I'm drinking, and there's a reason why I'm drinking today.
I like that.
But
That's awesome.
normally I don't drink.
I drank yesterday.
Good for you. Good for you.
Me too.
I have a habit of drinking before I come on this stupid show. I get shit faced.
You're funnier that way.
Yeah,
It's tolerable.
Yeah. Oh boy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have an excellent show for you guys today, as we always do. We have hot topics, not very many of them, because we are recording this on a Saturday for New
Oh,
Year's.
fuck, we still are on the intro, aren't we? Wow, that took a while.
hey, this show, I'm not even going to lie, this is going to be a little bit different than what we normally do, because we're going to
Good.
get freelance, because naturally, because we're recording this so early, I sent out the Monday, Friday posts, and we didn't have a whole lot of time for you guys to actually comment. So
There was 137 comments.
expect a
yeah,
little
but it was
bit more.
all the same old shit.
It kind of is. And
What?
for some
Overrated
people,
or underrated? Fake boobies.
well, that's on
I
here.
believe we've done that. Yeah, is
Prob-
it?
All right.
No,
Well,
it's not.
Just a message to the listeners. I appreciate you.
I do, too.
And I appreciate everything that you guys type in. And I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
start
do,
my
too.
own podcast with Blackjack and Hookers. And I'm going to have you guys as the fans. I'm
Listen,
sorry.
there's a list. Okay, we got Morawski. She's cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
We got
Okay.
that prick that plays the cripple hockey. He's all right.
Luke.
Wait, what? Who
Yeah.
plays, that's badass.
Yeah, Luke.
Sure it is.
I love all kinds of hockey.
All right. Well, they play it on sleds or some shit, and so you got that. You
That's
got
awesome.
those two guys from Wisconsin. They were okay. You got
They're
that
cool.
truck driver from San Diego.
My dad's from Wausau.
Everybody else who listens to this show are uncultured baboons. just
Oh my God.
throwing shit at the wall.
So Jeremy's address is...
Oh, shit. No, we got a lot of good ones. We got Ian Hodder and Braxton Lent. They have a list. They don't take anything ever off of that list, Braxton, but it's just they just add to it every week.
I got to look at these.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
pretty
seen them.
But anyways, no. So
You
this
don't have to, actually.
That's fine.
That is a waste of time.
I think it's great. But anyways, no, thank you guys for doing those comments. I did put some in here, but this is probably going to be more of a show of us just shooting the shit, because we've actually been teasing between us for doing that for a while, of just having regular fucking conversations, because
That's true.
it's entertaining enough. We've already established this fucking show. It's already fucking famous, right?
It's TikTok famous anyway.
As my neighbor Moses.
I was going to
lawn.
say, it's so famous that your neighbor is mowing right next to you right now.
I know. I should tell him to make sure he edges my yard.
It's
Yeah.
fucking December.
know.
Almost January.
I
Why
know.
are they mowing?
Oh, dude, it's dirt. There is no grass.
no
over there.
grass.
He is literally mowing the dirt.
But is it tall dirt?
No. There's like
just
4 leaves on
he's
it, too.
leveling
It's
the
not
dirt.
even that.
But
We
no.
should go help him.
That's a guy. His wife is an asshole. And he's like,
Without
he's
a doubt.
dude. I've been there, sir. I've been there 1,000 fucking times. Where you just go out in the garage and start taking a hammer and pounding on
Oh,
shit.
sure.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it sounds like you're doing something until you get drunk enough to walk back inside
Yeah.
and deal with her fucking bullshit.
God,
He doesn't have a Life 360. He's just got a string tied to him at all times.
that is great.
Yeah, it's
Oh my God.
And it better not get any fucking slack in it. You keep tension. You keep that string taut.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I know.
Yeah, it's-
I mean, I know that we joke a lot about like me and my wife, how she probably hates me. No, like I am the luckiest dude in the world.
No shit.
I really am. She is fucking great. I don't
Well, and the
have.
fact that nothing's eaten you yet kind of
well,
shows
hang
evolution.
on.
is
If I
kind
don't,
of a,
if I don't argue with you about that, and my wife listens, so no, you're not. I am, sir.
why would your
Okay,
wife
keep
listen?
Dude, she does some weird shit. She's got to check up on me.
Yeah.
Is she the one asking about what's something you could say at a monster truck show and during sex?
I mean, if you've seen her haircut recently, that's yeah.
Yeah, big.
Sure. Does
big-
she have an accent now? Does she have a Russian
Yeah.
accent?
No, oh, dude. I wouldn't let her leave I wouldn't let her leave our bedroom if that was the case. Holy shit, that would be the hottest thing. Ever.
Yeah, it would.
Oh man, big,
Oh, that
A
would be
woman with
awesome.
a Russian accent is
Oh.
hot. A
Oh, yeah.
dude with a Russian accent is fucking terrifying.
Yep, 100%.
Dan Soder.
And a woman with a Russian accent is pretty terrifying too, though.
Dan Soder does a joke about how if he ever gets in a bad neighborhood and somebody like comes up to him and he thinks they're going to beat him up, all he does is just put on a Russian accent.
That's a great
that's a great
idea.
idea,
yeah.
That's
Like-
a really great idea.
What you doing in this neighborhood, man? What, you think this bad neighborhood? These nothing. These not bad neighborhood.
Oh my God.
And they're like, fuck, I ain't messing with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always loved in the Russian, okay, like, you know how, like, with NASA, they have the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, they don't do all the probes and
yeah.
all that
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Russia has, and it's right on the nose, it translates this, the Russian Institute of Space Science. That's what it's called. And that's like the most old school Soviet thing ever. It's like, we are Russian Institute of Space Science.
RIS.
We do science in space. We make a baking soda volcano in space. We run the clock with potato in space. It's like, that's got to be a cover for something, doesn't
love
it?
it.
That's,
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think everything Russians do is illegal.
Yeah.
it has to be, or
Pretty
else they
much.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, communism and stuff. But no, you're right. Big Nate with a Russian accent would be kind of hot. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd be, yeah, for sure.
Well,
If there's any Ruskies on here that need a marriage certificate or whatever, just let me know. That's awesome. Or Ukraine. I'm good either way. That's fine.
Y'all sound
Oh,
the same.
Belarus. That would actually be good too. And then Bulgaria. Dude, there was a guy I met. I went to the World Series of Poker one time, and I was like, "Hey, where are you from?" And he's like, "Bulgaria." Like, dude, it was the sexiest thing I've ever heard a dude say.
But they're
I was
just,
like, "That's kind of badass."
they're so hardcore. Like, if you went into that dude's kneecap with a drill bit,
Yeah.
he would just be like, ow.
Yeah. I don't
Do that. That hurts.
I don't think there's as much anxiety medication
No.
in Russia
No.
as there is here.
and the other thing is I've seen like a whole bunch of pictures of like Ukraine, like inside of like Kiev, of them and their like their clubs and shit like that.
Yeah, that's
not
cool.
Not one unattractive girl.
No, not at all.
They don't
Yeah,
exist
they don't have
over there.
ultra processed.
I think
food.
they kill the unattractive ones at birth.
Oh, do they?
If you're not a pretty baby,
Yeah.
they just
Yeah.
slit your
Immediately.
throat.
Yeah, they have no Gorlock the Destroyers over there.
But then the other side of that, you see the commercials for the Russian Jews late at night, and it's just old fat ladies that are kind of they look like dudes. They have mustaches and shit. I don't know.
Speaking of weird Russian chicks,
yeah,
January 6th, I'm sorry. Part 3, Curious Case of Natalia Grace.
Are you going back to
That little
Capitol
midget
building?
chick.
Oh,
Wait, what?
they're doing that on January 6th.
Oh, the
Yeah,
the
Insurrection
chick that-
Day.
The chick that acted like she was
right.
a kid but wasn't.
We
she was
don't
like an
know.
adult?
But
Oh.
then there's evidence that kind of shows no, she actually was a kid. but then there's evidence that shows no, she's a fucking psycho, and they left part 2 hanging just like they did on part 1.
Her dad is
Oh.
super cringy.
He's like Joe Latrulio
Worse.
in doing the worst character he's ever done.
Oh God, it's so terrible. I think it was season 1 where he was trying to tell the story as emotionally as he possibly could. And me and my wife were like at the kitchen table eating dinner, and we couldn't even put anything in our mouth because we were like, this is so awful, but I can't take my eyes away from it. It's that bad. It was the worst performance that I've ever seen.
Do you? Okay, I may have made a reference that people don't get with Joe Latrulio. Do you know who he is?
I don't.
I believe I think I do.
He's a comedic actor. Have you ever seen the movie Superbad?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the guy that backs into Jonah Hill.
Oh no, that's not who I thought it was.
Hang on.
That dude. He's
Okay.
on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, never mind.
He's fucking hilarious, but that would be a character he would play. That's who this guy is.
And he's terrible. But you know, we have. But I don't think.
Oh yeah, I know who that guy is. That guy's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah.
He even looks like him a little.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know who that is. I know where I've seen him before.
Jolo.
But that girl's dad that did that performance,
Yeah.
way worse than that. Not even close.
Right. I'm
Okay,
saying
all
it's
right.
a terrible character he would do.
Okay.
Like him at his most extreme.
Gotcha,
That's
okay.
not what he's really like.
Okay, now we're following. Now I'm following. But anyways,
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do this pretty much for the majority of the show. I do have some stuff written
interrupted.
down.
No, we have an outline here.
We do have an outline.
We sure do.
It
We
is-
can
it is
throw
there.
right out the fucking window.
Pretty much. That's what I'm saying. I
Good.
know there's stuff in there that I may tag a little bit, but I just wanted to let you guys know. We've got a show. It's here, but, you know, we're going to do it our own way. But we are going to start the show off with our week recap like we always do, because we haven't seen Jeremy for at least 2 weeks,
At least
you know?
14 fiscal days.
Yeah.
Steve
It's been
for
3 days for
for 3 days, and then me for 3 days. So you
Oh,
guys,
were you here on the last sode?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
I call
I
them
was here.
sods now.
So
I was here with everybody's favorite uncle.
good deal. Yeah, everybody's favorite Uncle Bam.
Oh, he came back.
Yeah. He came back for the Christmas episode.
They let
Yeah.
him in this neighborhood twice.
They did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's because his wife was driving him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but she's of color as well.
That's true.
So
Yeah, how did they
Well,
let him in here?
I don't know. Oh
my God.
How'd they get past the guy at the gate? You know, Scotty lives in a gated neighborhood.
Yeah, Scotty's going to get a letter from the HOA next week with a fine.
How did they get in the door and get by my wife?
No more than 2 a year.
They even got by my wife, who's so good at saying, no, we don't want your
Yeah,
company.
but she.
I saw
she
the
doesn't
picture of
wanna
your
come
wife
across.
drinking Hennessy. She's
True.
fine.
I know, that's true.
She loves that gin and juice.
She does.
She refers to herself at times as a chicken head.
She does?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be darned. But anyways.
However, he has no interest in her until she gains about 80 pounds.
Good Lord. Anyway, Steve, over the last 3 days, what have you been up to? Because the last episode was what, Christmas Eve?
Yeah. So I did Christmas.
Yeah.
That was fun. It was funner than I thought it was going to be.
That's always
I kind of
good.
thought that it was just going to be shit.
Was Natalie's gay brother there?
No.
Okay.
No,
That's
that guy's
probably
not
why.
allowed anywhere near me.
Okay.
No, that guy's he's such an asshole. I thought about this the other day. I was like, man, there's like stereotypes and shit like that, but it doesn't matter like what color you are, what religion you are, what dick you suck or you don't, or what. Dude, there's just, if you're a shitty person,
Yeah.
you're just a shitty fucking person.
Asshole
You know?
transcends race, religion, creed,
It
all
does.
that. It
Yeah.
really does. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, you talk about the protected classes, but yet nobody sticks up for Jeffrey Dahmer. He was gay.
Yeah. Was he though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a dick, too. Rascal. I've referred to
He
him as
was
a real
definitely a
rascal.
rascal. He was an ornery little cuss.
He'd get those fellas back to his room and he'd really give them the business.
Yeah. 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 I don't.
Did you
but
get
anyway.
anything good?
No.
No?
I got a
I'm
dash.
sure they'd love to hear that. I didn't get
you
a
want to
fucking
hear?
thing that was
You want to
good.
hear the most white people gift on planet Earth?
Yes, I do.
I got
in
a
fact.
dash cam for my personal car. And here's how fucked up it is. I bought it myself and had my wife wrap it and give it to me. So
No,
Yeah.
that is the whitest thing ever.
Yeah, it probably is.
Well, you do that with your kids.
Oh, I got cologne. She got me some Coach cologne or something. I got her a watch, like a Samsung watch or whatever.
Wasn't high karate?
She's an idiot.
No
It doesn't have
Stetson?
iOS products.
What kind of cologne did you get?
Coach.
Okay,
I don't
all right.
know. I mean, I like it.
So
Pretty
do
good.
you
I put it
do
on
you
my
want to
balls.
know? Okay, this is maybe the gayest thing that I do. You know what kind of?
I doubt it. But go ahead.
I think
Try
it's
it.
when you take cocks in your ass. That seems
He's like,
really,
no, that's
really
just
gay.
a daily occurrence.
All right. No.
He doesn't do that because he's attracted to it. He just likes the way it feels.
No, can you guess the cologne that I wear? If you could think about the most
Something by Versace.
Like Polo
No.
Original
No.
or Aqua di Gio or something.
We got to remember, I went to high school back in 2000s. There were two
Yeah.
stores that everybody wanted to get clothes
okay,
from.
Polo,
Oh, the Buckle?
No,
Oh.
Dillard's.
no,
Dillard's?
No, there's two clothes that everybody got clothes from when I was in high school.
Okay, what years?
2006 is when I graduated.
Okay, Aeropostale. Is that one of them?
No, that wasn't one of them.
Aeropostale, right?
No, you had Hollister and one other one.
Oh, Abercrombie and Fitch.
Nailed it right on the head.
So you wear you dork. He's the biggest fucking Abercrombie and Fitch reject too. Like if the owner of Abercrombie and Fitch found out that Scotty was wearing anything, he would be banned from the store.
Probably, yeah.
So the whole story
That
goes,
guy's a dick.
when
Only because I can't
the
wear
whole-
their clothes because I'm too fat. Fuck that guy.
Well, so when I was in high school, we were too poor to afford any of the stuff, but I would still go in.
Okay.
I would still go into Hollister and really want to buy those clothes, and the same thing with Abercrombie and Fitch. You
Yeah.
would go in there and look at a fucking polo t-shirt or like a t-shirt, and it was fucking $120, and I'm like, yeah, that's retarded. But now that I'm an adult and they've kind of they're kind of faded out and they're not as popular.
Yeah, they're gonna start selling that shit.
They
at
sell that
Target.
shit at like $60 for a bottle, and I always loved the smell of Abercrombie when I walked in.
Yeah, I give you that.
So
I'll give you that.
now that's what I wear for cologne.
I couldn't buy clothing there because I wasn't Asian or a toddler. Because I haven't been Hollister or Abercrombie size since I was 7 years old. When did my mom start buying husky clothes for me? I think I was like 9 or 10.
Yeah, and I'm
is what I was.
and I'm still the size of a toddler, so I fit
Yeah,
right in.
exactly. Yeah, that place is for you for sure.
It wasn't
But I
even
do.
Sears
I'll give
Roebuck,
you
it
that.
was
I
just
do
Roebuck.
like the fucking smell of
Yeah,
Abercrombie.
so,
and Fitch.
but yeah,
I don't know
anyways.
that I've ever smelled it, but if it smells like you, don't care for it.
Okay, that's fine. But so you had family over. You did your whole Christmas thing.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was good. Went to midnight mass and did that. Got that out of the way. We did it on Christmas Eve. After I left here, we just started doing it.
Oh, great.
So, I made a prime rib. Like, it was really good. She made a ham, and then we had potatoes and all kinds of stuff. It was good.
That's
It was
good.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
good. So, but you had the good Christmas meal. That
Yeah.
How'd you cook it? Sous vide?
No.
No?
You cook it, you roast it for, what is it? 5 minutes a
don't know.
pound, I think. Is it 5? No, 5 minutes or 15 minutes. I can't remember which. But anyway, you roast it for so many minutes per pound at 500 degrees. Then you turn off the oven and you do not
That's
touch
broiling
the
it.
oven door for 2 hours.
Oh, you put it in the oven?
and then you pull it out.
You didn't get any
and then
smoke
it's
into it.
exactly medium rare.
All right. Fair enough.
That sounds delicious.
Did you buy it with the bone in? With the
Yeah,
ribs in?
I made
Nice.
a butter, rosemary, thyme, salt and pepper, and Kerrygold butter, and put it all over it, and then it was amazing.
That sounds awful, and whatever leftovers you have, I will take.
Yeah,
just so you
yeah,
don't
exactly.
have to fucking eat that shit.
And then I made my own creamy horseradish too, out of
Really?
semen and sour cream
Nice.
and prepared horseradish.
Did
So it was good.
did Big Nate like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she loved it.
that's
She's
good.
a ham person though, so it's weird.
I'm a ham person too.
I am not at all.
Turkey
I
ham.
don't know why.
Oh, but don't get me wrong.
Did
if I could
she-
have steak or ham, I'm
Yeah.
taking steak all day
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
When you guys met, did she let you know that? Did she introduce herself as I'm Big
kinda-
Nate and I'm a ham gal?
Yeah, she kind of kept that a secret, but there was signs. I mean, we'd go to breakfast and she would like get the ham steak, and I'm like, that's for like people in their 90s.
That's
you
to
know?
make you think that she likes steak. She's hoping
Yeah.
you focus on the steak
Yeah.
part rather than the ham part.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that they wait till they got their hooks in you.
That's exactly
And
what happened.
then they let
Exactly.
you know, oh, I'm a ham.
But she
I'm
does
a ham
make
gal.
killer ham and beans. So,
Oh, does she?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Cornbread?
Yeah. Yo, fuck yeah.
Nice.
You
I
guys
don't think you can have ham and beans without cornbread.
No.
It might be illegal.
Yeah, there's no way you can
Maybe
do that.
in fucking Russia,
In a
where they're
pinch-
tough enough.
In a pinch, when it's leftover ham and beans and you don't have any cornbread, then bread and butter, white bread with butter is perfectly acceptable. But do you ever put maple syrup on your cornbread?
Oh yeah.
It is the best thing ever.
Mostly
I
it's
love it.
butter and honey, but
yeah.
I'll do
Yeah.
maple syrup.
All right.
I think you can put anything on maple syrup on just about anything. It's not going to fuck it up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's good. They even put that in bourbon now too. So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know, it is
But
what
you
it
can
is.
put it in bourbon and fuck that up. I mean, but anything else?
Yeah.
It's just a big ass barrel, and they're just pouring Aunt Jemima in that shit.
Sure.
You know, gotta love it. But anyways, anything else you got?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
No.
What are we, an hour in?
You know what? I
like it. I like this.
I like this too.
You can make this into like 2 episodes if you want.
I can if I
you
want
go.
to. But anyways, Jeremy, Joseph,
Yeah.
Mr. 1984.
Yeah.
How was your Christmas and all of that good
Oh,
stuff?
you don't want to go?
I'll go last.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was, it could have been better. My father-in-law was out, stayed with us. God damn it. That guy. Here's the thing. He doesn't mean to be insufferable, but he is. And and the problem is, too, it's getting harder and harder to make fun of him for it because as he gets old, I mean, like, he's for sure, like, losing it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as much as I hang shit on the guy, he served this country with honor for 20 years in the military, and he was in Vietnam, and he got a bunch of that fucking
He was on the
Agent
north
Orange.
side.
Well, sure he was. Yeah, he's pro-communism for sure.
So, so the Asian orange thing, like, is it like a different kind of rind around
Did
the
you say
orange?
Asian orange or agent?
Well, it's
No,
a
it's Asian
It's
orange.
an orange that works for the government. It's an agent. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what it was. It was just government officials and, you know, people with badges just throwing oranges at people. That's how that worked.
That's exactly what it was.
But no, he got a bunch of that shit
That's
dumped
how
on him.
Blue Moon started with an orange slice because it's from Vietnam.
It is fermented Agent Orange.
But our oranges are from like Florida, right? Where are the Asian oranges? Like in the
you think it's Asian oranges?
Yeah.
Mandarin China, Mandarin oranges, Scotty.
Okay,
you
got
didn't know
it.
that?
Yeah.
And that's where they get duck all orange.
Makes so much sense.
Instead of eggs, the ducks over there lay oranges.
And that's why the rumor that Asian people have small penises started because their oranges are so small.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's what
God.
happened. Yeah.
That's where we
That's how
get
that
the little oranges from too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't even
Those are Mandarin oranges.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, they're kumquats.
Are you talking tangerines?
They're called kumquats.
They're called kumquats. Really? Okay, whatever.
I don't know why they wouldn't be. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to call everything a kumquat from now on, including hobos. No, I ain't got any money, you kumquat. That's
Yeah.
where I'm going to be at with that.
It's a real thing.
Anyways, your father-in-law.
You know, and because the United States has acknowledged that Agent Orange shit caused all kinds of problems, he can't go to a regular doctor. He's got to go through the VA, and the VA fucking sucks.
Yep.
And so sometimes he's got to wait a year or two to get shit cut off of him. Because he gets all these little skin tags and tumors and little skin cancers and shit.
That sucks.
And so in the meantime, they put him on medications that make his fucking brain go all scatterbrained. And couple that with the fact that he's already kind of a jackass.
Yeah.
And now you got like a jackass with Alzheimer's.
Oh.
And that's not fun for anybody.
No.
Even my wife is fed up with his shit. and the thing is, like I say, he doesn't mean to be.
Yeah.
He just is.
Did he try to one down how many Christmas trees that he has on you?
Well, he tried to one down. I got to play the prank on my wife with her ornament.
Yes. Woo! I can't wait.
What ornament?
He'll tell you.
So my wife is huge into Christmas. We have 40-some Christmas trees every year. My wife says there are 3 fewer this year than there were last year because she just didn't have time. I can't tell. It's just foliage all around the house, just pure fucking foliage. And there's trees there that I didn't recognize, but that doesn't mean we didn't have them, I guess. I just don't recall them. All trees look alike to me. I'm sorry if that makes me racist.
No, treeist. That's just treeist.
Yeah, whatever.
Botanist.
I'm a botanist. A raging botanist.
There you go.
So anyways.
First part is admitting it.
And I'm not going to fix it. I don't give a shit. I ain't going to change. So anyways, Derek sent me a video of a fake Christmas tree ornament that you get it and it's got a little piece of plastic between where the battery makes connection and the circuit board. And when you pull that out at random intervals, it makes that screaming goat noise.
I can't do it.
And so when she finally got our main tree, our 9-footer, completely decorated, that morning before work, I took the plastic out and I put it on there. The problem is it wasn't as subtle as I thought it was going to be. It's loud. And so about 8 o'clock that morning, I get a text going, I don't know what this noise is. I'm running way behind already because her work had sent her out of town for a week right in the middle of December.
Oh, God.
So she was running way behind on her Christmas decorating anyway. And she's not the kind of person who can let this shit go. She spent 2 hours. Because when I say random intervals, it's never less than 2 minutes apart. So it's not like you can track it down real easily. And I hit it pretty good on the backside of the tree. So she's like, did you do this? I don't know. Did my dad do this? He's downstairs. I'm going to ask him when he gets up. And I'm like, no, I did it. Don't go fucking chewing your dad's. She's like, honey, I love you, but no more of this. She was legitimately annoyed. So I immediately threw Derek under the bus. Immediately. Which Derek thought was just fine.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have to deal with it. So I still got it. She put it out in the garage. So now the neighborhood can hear it. Because the garage door's open most of the time. Even my niece was like, somebody was screaming. They came over for Christmas Eve.
That is so great.
In the meantime, of course, as I brought up last time, because it hasn't been that long since I've been back, McRib is back, of course. Have you guys been through the drive-thru at McDonald's lately?
No.
Here's how they...
Ultra processed.
Here's how they... No, that's real pork. Okay? That is actually a half slab of baby back ribs on a bun, my friend, swimming in sassy sauce.
And guess what? After RFK gets in there, the McRib will be banned forever.
I hope that's the first
thing that goes is the fucking McRib.
That'd be awesome.
Well, I haven't gotten AIDS yet, so I like to think it keeps you from getting... Maybe that's what they should put in some vaccine. That sauce. It is actually good sauce. Anyway, the way that when you pull up now, the way that they say, welcome to McDonald's, will you be using our mobile app today? That's what they say. I'm here.
Yeah.
Why would I? Okay, what they're saying. I'm going to translate because I speak this language. What they're saying is, hi, welcome to McDonald's. It'd be nice if you took your own fucking order.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't want to have to do anything. We'll put your food together, but it'd be great if you came back and did that too. We wouldn't necessarily protest. So that's a complaint that I have, but whatever. I just tell them no and I go on about my day. Let's see. Turns out my wife actually really does know me pretty well. Normally for Christmas, she gets me whatever new Assassin's Creed game has come out that year. They delayed it this year. Yeah. So, but I guess it suggested a couple other games for her. So she got both of them. One of them I know you've been playing, Scotty, at Ghosts of Tsushima.
Yeah, Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
She told me how to pronounce it, and I believe it's Tsushima.
Okay.
Jima means island.
Yeah.
Apparently. And Su means Su. So that's what it means. Su Island.
My kids have me saying sussy baka now.
What the fuck is that?
Something about Japanese. The baka word is something for something in Japanese.
It's something
but
to do with mouth or face.
No, it's
like
sussy.
bukkake.
Like it's like a
Bukkake.
suspicious
Bukkake.
person. Who's this sussy baka? I don't know why. I just
Are
love
they
it.
trying to say sassy sauce?
I don't know. I think they're fucking
Because
idiots.
McRib is back. Did I mention that?
I called my daughter the Rizzler the other day. And she's like, "How do you even know what that means?" I was like, "I don't."
That is so much better than the Jizzler.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah,
That's my wife.
Yeah, Big Nate likes that one.
yep, 100%.
Cured her cancer.
Yep. That's what I'm going to start telling people. I have the cure for cancer. Here's living proof right here. Dude, you could sell a lot of
Because
jizz.
no matter how sick she got, you never stop fucking.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go.
Poor Big Nate.
The tip of my wiener had to touch the tumor. I mean, it was rectal cancer.
Yeah.
We've never done that.
Oh,
She's always said no.
That's probably why. Did you tell her?
But now she's got
Did you
like
tell her
every
that's the
doctor in
reason?
the world putting their hands up there and stuff. I'm like, okay.
well, yeah. Now you gotta try to be like, hey, but everybody else
Yeah,
gets up there.
exactly.
Since you
Why
already got
can't
that
I?
good stretch,
Yeah. Yeah.
might as well
Yeah.
spend
That's what
some
I
time in
thought.
there. Put my camper
Get
in
with
there.
JP, see what kind of lube you need to get, and then go from there.
Bacon cheeseburger? What?
Sounds like these doctors already got it figured out. That's prescription grade shit.
Yeah.
And JP's like, you know, the sauce that comes on McRib? That's the best.
That's awesome. I love it.
God.
That's why he's sick this time of year, because McRib is back.
That's right.
Where are these empty calories coming from? Yeah. That's,
All right.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, anyways, yeah, the other game she got me was a game called Ronin, which I haven't played yet, but I think she's trying to turn me Japanese.
yeah, that's Ronin is like a.
I really think so.
That's like a famous samurai, right?
I get it,
or a
Scott.
famous Japanese
Ronin
warrior.
means a rogue samurai that is not attached to any clan.
Okay.
Which is also the Ghost of Tsushima, kind of in a way.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but not by choice.
Right.
He's just the only one left.
How do you like
But
that game, by the way?
I have been playing it now. The new Assassin's Creed game was supposed to come out at Christmas time, and it got delayed. But it's supposed to be feudal Japan related
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Which I'm wondering what the fuck they're going to do, because Ghost of Tsushima is an Assassin's Creed game without the Assassin's Creed name. I mean, it plays exactly like one.
Yeah.
It's got the same, but I love Assassin's Creed, so I am digging this game very much.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good game. And it's like 4 years old.
Yeah.
It's still fucking great. So, anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. It has been around a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It's been
And
out for a
it's
long time.
still very popular.
Yep.
So, anyways, aside from the Japanese part, it's good. The reason that I'm drinking today,
Yay!
Yay.
I bought a new gun,
Yes.
Yay!
and I want to go out and shoot it.
Yay!
No,
That is the most Midwestern thing I've ever heard in my life.
that's what I grew up with.
I love it.
I grew up in a town where there's no police and nothing to do but drink, drive fast, and shoot shotguns.
I like it.
Somehow we all made it out alive.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but we did.
It's crazy.
But no, has anybody ever even gone into a Shields on a Saturday afternoon, let alone the Saturday after Christmas?
Why would
let
you?
alone tried to buy a fucking gun with all their paperwork and their bullshit that they do with it? It's awful. I barely made it here on time. I got there at like 10 a.m.
Oh, God.
Wow.
It just took forever.
And we started at 1 today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody there's happy.
Well, I don't know why they're all employee owners.
I'm talking to customers.
Oh.
Yeah, some people
I was
just
going to
picked
say, if
a
they're
gun
employee
up.
owners, I wonder if they lose too. It's
There
like,
was-
fuck, our stock went down. You're like, am I getting paid this week? I don't know. Write yourself a check. See if it bounces.
There were some people there that had a cart, and they picked a gun up off the rack and just put it in their cart.
That's how it works.
And they're pushing it around, and one of the people like, "Can I take that and put it in the back? I'll keep it aside for you until you're ready to buy it." And they're like, "Yeah, okay." And he's like, "I'll let you finish shopping." And they were like, "He's the kid that helped me." And they were angry that he didn't continue helping them with the rest of their shopping. What in the fuck?
That's awesome.
That's the most American thing ever, by the way.
Yeah, just pick it up. They'll let you just walk around with that
and
shit.
just put it in the cart.
We're going to go down to the fudge part and get some fudge. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to pick out a shotgun, throw that in the cart. Now I need some waiters.
Yeah, this is if you've never been to a Shields, because it just got to Wichita. Shields is like
Dude, it's awesome.
It's like Buc-ee's with guns with no gas pumps. That's basically what
Except
it is.
it's way more expensive than Buc-ee's. That place is
true.
fucking high priced, man.
It is,
and they don't have roller grill hot dogs.
No,
that's true.
They don't.
That sucks.
They got fudge.
They got candy store.
And they don't even have a giant beaver.
Oh, that's true.
What is their mascot?
I don't know.
The two that are in Nebraska have fucking Ferris wheels.
Oh, really?
I could have had something to do while I was waiting on him to do my background check.
Wee! Every time he comes around, wee!
Just want to see Jeremy on a. I want to see Jeremy on a merry-go-round.
The one here has a broken down airplane that you can sit in.
Yeah, it's true.
You got to jump to get over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It's not near the stairs. Not close enough. Trust me, I know. Not close enough to really
Push
get
it
into
over.
it. Oh, yeah, I could. You
could.
know what? I'm going to go back after this.
Well, then they have the fucking little shootout thing that looks like Big Cheese Pizza or Showbiz Pizza, the bear. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That's what the little shooting gallery.
Oh,
thing
yeah,
looks
for
like.
sure. I know what you're talking about.
If there's
didn't
anybody
know
that's
about
not
this.
from the Midwest in America listening to this right now, they're like, what the fuck is going on there?
This is what I found is when they listen to stuff that we refer to and they've never heard before, that's when they Google it and they figure out what it is.
Oh, nice.
So it's
All
not
right.
that bad.
Okay.
But anyway.
So, anyways, I bought a long-range rifle.
Yep.
6.5 Creedmoor. Bolt action.
It's fucking sexy.
Came with a scope. I'm going to put a different scope on it because that scope kind of sucks.
Okay.
But, yeah, hopefully... Once I get this thing up and running, watch your ass.
Here's the most disturbing answer we've had today. I go, hey, do you deer hunt? He's like, nope. I was like, oh, all right. That's all right.
This is for when the government comes and tries to take these away.
Oh,
I
and
have,
here's
to,
the
I have to
thing.
disable their vehicle from a half a mile away.
This gun is so far down on the banned gun list that it's going to be a while before they get to it. It's a bolt action rifle.
true. That is
they
true.
ain't coming for this thing.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty big projectile, too.
It's a very fast projectile.
I have
Yeah.
a 300 Win Mag.
I mean, that depends on what you mean by big.
That's true.
Are you talking your dick or mine?
oh.
Well, if we're saying it's big, then I guess we're going off of comparison to mine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You
then,
have to
it's
think,
pretty good
because
size.
if we're looking at size, like of the size of person, then Scotty might have a large penis because he doesn't have very much person.
What do you think?
Compared to my height, my dick is huge.
What do you think Scotty weighs in grains? I don't know. I think that
That's like-
we should
it's
switch
like
all
43
scales out to
cubits.
grains.
No shit.
How many stone is Scotty? One?
That's actually
I don't know.
maybe.
I don't know what the stone
I bet you
measurement
he's.
is.
What is it's? Is that 20 kilograms?
I don't fucking know.
No. Fuck, who cares?
No.
That's European
Use
shit.
freedom. Fucking
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. No. Use pounds. Fuck kilograms and stones. You pieces of shit. We've got to be
How
different.
many meters tall is Scotty?
You can kiss
Just
my
one.
ass.
Just
I
one.
buy 2.7 quarts of soda.
Guess what?
I don't do that
Guess
liters
what's-
bullshit. I
guess
won't
what's-
speak in metric.
Guess what system made it to the moon? Shut the fuck up, okay? Anyways.
What system does Russia use? All right.
Anyways.
They went to Venus.
I'm kind of glad you brought up guns because I saw a video of the craziest thing I've ever seen because it's in America. There are gun ranges that you can go to actually like fire certain guns, but they're on like there's cables that are attached to the gun so the gun can't get
I believe
pulled.
that's in Australia.
Is that in Australia?
Yeah, because they have such restrictive gun laws about who can and can't have
Yeah.
them that as long as they're like tethered to something, then you're not technically giving somebody possession of that gun.
Gotcha. I mean, because like I don't want to make it sound like it's like the string that Steve's attached to with Big Nate.
Right.
It's not like that.
Yeah.
No, it's like tethered to where the gun can only shoot down range, and if you take your hand off, it legitimately stays in the exact same position.
That'd
and
be
that's
nice.
just
And
fucking wild to me.
I've been to firing ranges where I wish they had that.
Yep.
There are
for sure.
dumb
Yep.
motherfuckers that'll come
There
to,
is.
especially pistol range.
Yep. You see one guy flag somebody like 3 or 4 times. You're just like, hey, buddy, you need to put that down and get out of here.
That depends on what gun range you go to, because a lot of times there's nobody out there watching. They got no range safety officer. Just
It's pretty fucking easy.
they-
Just keep
they
your finger straight and out of the trigger guard until you're ready to fire.
mean
Do
the-
not point the weapon at anything you're not ready to destroy.
You mean the outdoor
Treat
range
all
that we go
firearms as they're loaded.
to? The outdoor range that we go to, there is legitimately nobody there.
and
What?
the fourth one?
The fourth one? What?
Oh, no, know your target and what's beyond.
Oh, sorry. I missed
Yeah,
that part.
sorry. I didn't know we were. All right.
Well,
Yeah, we just went through a
can't
safety
do 3.
That's
You can't
right.
do
Sorry.
just do 3.
Yeah, there's got to
Yeah,
be
that's
4.
true. That's true.
But I guess I'll go with with my week, and I'll try to make it as quick as possible because there
Why?
wasn't a whole lot.
Be nice.
This is the most entertaining this show's ever been.
I kind of like this, and this is why we're doing it this way. But so we did this show Christmas Eve, right? After that, me and my brother Clayton still had to go Christmas shopping for a couple of people, just kind of wrap it up. And we ended up going to Shields, but we also ended up going to Cabela's, is where we ended up. And I had been told, but my
Much
brother
cheaper.
Clayton, he went hunting a couple of weeks ago, and while he was hunting, that's kind of when you go pheasant hunting, you have a group of like 10 guys, and you walk a field and then shoot pheasants, right? Well, I guess like they got done walking a field, and he ended up having to sit down in the truck and then actually passed out, like lost consciousness for a minute. My brother-in-law was smacking him in the face, and he would not wake
I
up.
think that's the first rule of CPR.
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, smack him in the face.
But he
Till they
then-
wake up.
he eventually came to, mind you, with a big fucking red mark across his face.
Yikes.
And they didn't know what the fuck happened. Well, it went, and so 2 weeks later,
this is Clayton. This happened.
yeah, Clayton
Passed out.
passed out.
And they were not drinking because schnapps is a big thing in the pheasant hunting.
They were drinking the night before. They were not drinking because you do not drink when you're operating firearms. Shouldn't. But anyways,
Tell me what I do and don't do.
yeah, right. So fast forward about 2.5 weeks, me and Clayton are walking around Shields and all of these other places, and he hasn't had an episode for 2 weeks at all. Like he's been totally fine.
Yeah.
He thinks it was just a freak out weird deal.
So this is
Yeah.
not something he's prone to.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. So we literally were shopping for like 3.5, 4 hours. We end up at Cabela's. We walk in and we get about like maybe 20 feet into Cabela's, and he just looks at me and he goes, "It's happening again." And I go, "What?" He goes, "My vision's getting blurry. My palms are sweaty. I feel like I'm like
Does he have a blood
Sweating?
pressure issue?
Where his knees weak.
yeah, his arms were heavy."
Yeah.
He did not have any vomit on his sweater already, so no big deal about
Mom
that.
spaghetti.
But so he ends up having to sit down and lean up against a point of sale thing in Cabela's, like a shirt rack.
Damn.
And he has to sit there for like probably a good 5 to 10 minutes so he can like get his deal together.
Yeah.
And he stands up. He's like, "No, I'm good. I think I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm fine." We walk another 20 feet.
Yeah.
He's like, "Son of a bitch, I've got to sit out again." So we end up like kind of freaking out, and
Yeah, for sure. That's
I ended up like we were looking for a fishing pole, a 14 foot crappie rod for my brother-in-law.
Whoa.
Oh, by the
Okay.
way, that thing is fucking huge, and I don't understand it. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
basically
because
just
crappies not a big fish.
I thought a jacked up truck meant you had a small dick. I didn't know that he could do that with a fishing pole.
Yeah, like
too.
fishing pole.
Like a
14 foot.
big crappie is like 2 pounds. That's a monster fucking crappie.
Well,
By the way, I have a jacked up truck.
You do. But a 14 foot, it's so you can hang it off of your boat 14 feet. And so
Okay.
you're not directly over them so it doesn't scare the fish, is what I've been told. But anyways, but basically I just went, "Okay, Clayton, we're leaving. We're getting this one and we're going." And so we ended up, like, I gave him Powerade and everything. And now it's been a week and he hasn't had a single episode. Went to the doctor, got checked out, checked his blood sugar, checked his blood pressure, can't find anything of what the fuck's
Do
going
you have
on.
anxiety issues?
Not really. It's not kind of his thing. What we think probably happened is because on both occasions, the only common denominator was we drank a lot the night before.
Okay.
But whenever we went
You
shopping,
drop in blood sugar? Or
I
something like
think
that?
it probably has something to do with the
Dehydration.
dehydration.
Well, or diabetes.
Yes, but they checked him for that. He
I
didn't
hate
have
to
it.
make comments like that. I actually got in a fight with a guy at the fucking dog park the other day because he was talking to some other guy who had knee pain, and he's
Was
like,
this the Wichita Greyhound Park?
no, just a park that you take your pet dogs to.
Oh, okay.
But he told this guy, you know what you should do like I
Hey,
do.
it's Black Jake from State Farm. We talked about that last
yeah, we
episode.
did.
You should get a doctor to prescribe you Norco.
What's that?
That is a very potent and possibly addictive Schedule II narcotic. And he's up there telling other people at the fucking park, that's what you should do.
I like that. That
And-
sounds like a pretty solid guy.
There's kind of an opioid crisis in this country.
No.
And there's a good
over.
chance that it happened. Like if he went to his doctor and said, yeah, give me a prescription for Norco because my friend at the dog park said to, he might do it. And because they're pretty loose with that shit.
I like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
But no, so anyways, he's doing fine. He hasn't had an episode since, but it's kind of scared the shit out of me. Both me and my brother-in-law when it happened to them hunting.
Could be a focal seizure.
I don't know.
too. There's
I don't
like
know.
a lot of
he did
stuff
not,
going
but he
on.
did not pass out with me. He just had to sit on. He just had to sit down.
It sounds like when he's around outdoor gear.
It's,
Is he allergic to
he's
that?
Sounds like when he's around members of your family. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
that's right.
Did he?
But,
did he shit his wedding slacks?
No,
Just whatever he could do to get out of being around
no,
you.
he did not.
Did you walk from Shields to Cabela's? Because that's a trek.
Did you feed him some cheese and carrots to get him back up
I
to
did
par?
not. I did not feed him cheese and carrots.
You don't keep those in your pocket,
I don't.
or were you keeping them for yourself?
I was keeping it for myself.
Fair enough.
JP, I was going with what JP said about it and how delicious it was. I wanted to try it for myself.
All right.
Anyways,
Here we go.
so after
guess
that,
I missed something.
I did.
But
Yeah,
that's fine.
No, JP.
Don't tell me.
his favorite. food.
I want to just wonder.
Okay, just
I
wonder
want that
then.
sense of wonderment.
Cheese and carrots. And then I did have a great Christmas. I got to hang out with my mother and my
So?
stepdad. They're awesome. I got to have the traditional Christmas meal, which is what I wanted. I wanted turkey and green beans and
Oh,
corn
yeah.
and cornbread and
Nice.
and fucking Christmas fucking food because my
Cheese and
mom
carrots.
has this stupid tradition, and that is if you go to your dad's for Thanksgiving, when you come to our house for Christmas, we don't want to give you the same traditional Thanksgiving
Fuck
Christmas
you, I want
food.
the same thing.
So she would, no bullshit.
compare.
On purpose. She would make Chinese food, spaghetti.
I hate that shit, dude. I fucking hate that shit.
I do not care for the hate on turkey right now.
Yeah.
There is a war on turkey. Turkey is fucking good. Yes, it's a little dry,
amazing.
but
That's
there's
awesome.
fucking gravy and there's ways to make it that's not dry.
Yes.
Turkey is fucking good.
Turkey's
And
delicious.
It's once to twice a year. Fucking deal with it.
That's it. Better be fucking 2 times a year. If you're
Yeah.
one of the people that now, granted, I fixed my mom this year. I told her,
good.
"Don't you
Good deal.
ever
By that
fucking
you mean
do that
give her a
again."
hysterectomy.
Right? No, she already had that.
Okay.
With her
You
fallopian
paid
cancer.
your mom.
Yeah, well, she had fallopian cancer, so she had to have one.
Okay.
I bet you feel bad.
Well, now you've brought
Dick.
the mood down a little bit.
I didn't
That
give her
was-
the fucking cancer.
We don't know that.
We should have met. We should have introduced her
She
to
had
Steve.
she had
Steve would have
HPV.
cured her.
She had HPV, and I could have taken care of that.
Anyways, but no, I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. And
Yes.
It's now 2025.
Not really.
Not. We live in the now, Scotty.
It is now.
We got
for you,
so
not
many
for
days.
us.
Like 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have like 4 days.
It's
right?
28th.
Yeah.
Right now, currently.
4 days.
Yeah, not very many.
Are we counting today as a day?
It could be
I'm
5
thinking
days.
29, 30, 31st. Today's basically over
Not
because
really.
we've been talking so much
I have
about
shit to
cancer
do.
and Scotty's fucking mom and all this bullshit about his brother trying to get
Yeah.
out of going places with Scotty.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, all right. So
The
we're
Russians.
not obviously going to get to the overrated
Why?
this episode. I don't know,
Why?
unless you want to.
Yeah, let's
Fuck,
go.
what do you got
bro.
going on?
Come
What
I
do you
just-
got going on that's so
We have-
goddamn important?
We
Well,
have an outline here.
I
I
live
did.
for this shit. I
did.
love. I love the questions in the overrated under. You know I do.
Right. Well, anyways, at least for the hot topics, the Happy Gilmore 2 teaser came out.
I did not see that yet.
It doesn't look bad,
Really?
but I'm optimistic because I love the original.
well, yeah, and
don't
it's,
fuck it
it's
up.
Adam Sandler, and it's
And if anybody's not going to fuck it up, it's Adam Sandler.
exactly, yeah,
What?
100%.
What?
I mean, he has excellent movies like Click, and
Sure, and Little Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Yeah,
and
Little Nicky
Spanglish.
too.
And yeah.
50 First Dates. That wasn't
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah,
I
everything
actually
with Drew
like that movie.
Barrymore or Jennifer Aniston that he hasn't fucked up.
yeah.
Oh, who doesn't love Pixels?
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Guys made 2 good movies and 1 good CD.
Okay,
in
so
his
he's
entire
never done anything
career.
wrong. It'll be fine.
And they say he's the nicest guy in Hollywood.
They do say that. Do you
They're
think,
wrong.
Do you think he's on the list?
Which list?
The EP list?
Oh, that I don't. Yes, I do.
You do?
Who?
And I
Adam
have no
Sandler?
reason for.
No, I
for
think it's
putting
more
it.
like a
I just
child.
like-
I think if he's on the Epstein list, he was the one getting raped.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like a boy. He's a little boy. He's just, dude. I love Adam
He's
Sandler.
just
He's
in there.
great.
Give me the little girls. Oh, with the tiny bikinis.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Have a piece of pie.
I liked when he was the goat. Remember when he was the goat on his fucking album? He's like, I got super clothes and shit. Man. And then,
That's the best. That's the best one.
I love it.
I thought it was really funny. First of all, we had Christmas football. We
Yeah.
had 2 games that were
Yeah.
on Netflix. My
And they
hats-
didn't fuck it up.
They didn't fuck it up. I'm very proud of you, Netflix, for not fucking
Netflix
it up.
actually did pretty good with that.
They really did. I must say they did really good with that. But what cracked me up was that the NBA Christmas games
They
were on
did
regular.
not do so well
They
with
were
the
on
Tyson fight. The fucking
that was
assholes.
terrible. But the NBA
That was
Christmas,
a really good fight, though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
yeah, the couple fights before
Yeah.
the main event. But
Where that chick got screwed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was the beast.
No, that was never mind.
Right.
But the NBA games were on regular cable stations. I think it was TNT, I believe it was. They only had
They know drama.
5.2 million. Yeah, they do know drama. 5.2 million viewers throughout their whole ordeal. The NFL games had 24.2 million.
Wow.
But yeah, the
Wow.
Christmas is the NBA's holiday.
I would just say cancel the NBA
says that?
and the
Yeah,
WNBA.
They say that. The NBA says that.
What?
That Christmas is their sports holiday.
I didn't even know they played NBA games on Christmas. I've literally
exactly.
never once watched NBA on Christmas.
It just kind of
I had no idea it was even on TV.
If they're not in the playoffs, I don't even
Exactly.
watch NBA.
Yep.
If
Yeah,
they're
I agree
in the
with that.
playoffs, I don't watch that
I
at
watch
all.
playoff games.
Okay,
I
but
don't.
but when half the teams in the league make the postseason,
That's true.
the regular
It's kind of
season is
annoying.
basically
Yeah.
fucking worthless.
I agree.
That's true.
All you got to do is just not be in the lower half.
Yeah. There's that.
Fuck them guys.
And then
I love this game.
I feel very bad
Fuck you, Scotty.
for the Chicago Bears
Fuck you, Scotty.
and the Seahawks too, because they played in the most uninteresting and most non-entertaining football game I've ever seen in my entire life.
Bad.
And if you want to torture
So
your
bad.
friends who are football fans, make them rewatch that game.
So yesterday, I went
Final score was
into-
6-3. 6-3.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's pretty good. That was riveting.
It was
Defensive, what do you call that?
Shootout.
No.
I don't know.
struggle.
Defensive lockdown, maybe? I don't know.
It was a pitcher's duel.
Yeah, there you
That's what
go.
it was.
The day after Christmas. So Barry Katz, here's a little name drop. He and I are friends, and so we send
Really?
each other things every Christmas. And he's a Hanukkah guy because he's
Yeah, because he's Jewish.
yeah. There you go. I just didn't want to be racist, but
It's
anyway.
not racist to point out somebody is Jewish.
I don't know. I'm still scared.
Fair
All right?
enough.
Trump hasn't started yet. I'm still walking on thin ice, so you gotta wait. But
If
anyway,
you said he's dirty Jewish,
no.
that's a whole-
I love this guy. Like I fucking love it. Like he and I genuinely are friends.
But that doesn't mean
So,
he's clean.
I didn't mail his gift to him before Christmas because he and I
the
were
Sabbath.
talking the week before that, and he got his house almost got burned down in Malibu.
Oh, Jesus.
So I was like, I don't want to send this until I figure out if we're sending it to a slab of concrete or not.
Right.
And
I
so-
have a hard time feeling sorry for somebody whose house burns down in Malibu. I really do.
Yeah, dude, the view from his office is just over the Pacific Ocean. It's great. But anyway, I waited and I sent his gift because they got back in their house like 3 days before Christmas. So I waited and sent his gift the day after Christmas, and I had on a Bears hat, and I walked into the fucking post office to send the gift, and the clerk at the post office was like, "Man, I'm really sorry." And I was like, "What?" Like, I've never met this guy. I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Oh, it must be tough wearing that hat." I was just like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like, it was. I go, "Hey, bud, old lifetime fan here. I've been doing this for about 40 years. It's all right."
You're numb to the pain.
Yeah, I was like, he's like, "Oh man." And then this little motherfucker started bragging because he's a Vikings fan. And he's like, I mean, we don't like Darnold, but, he's been doing pretty good. I'm like, fuck off. You know what I mean?
You remember the last time that the Vikings had the best record in the NFC and they choked shit against the fucking Falcons?
We did talk about that,
Good.
actually. And he said that he's expecting that to happen this year as well.
The team that's 0 for 4 in the fucking Super Bowl? Those
100%.
Vikings?
Yeah. But he did. I mean, it was like, his genuine sorrow for my hat was it was kind of wild. Like, he was like, "Man, I'm just really sorry you're wearing that."
That makes me laugh.
Like, I just walked in and he found out I had cancer and I didn't know or something. Like, he was literally that sympathetic about. He was just genuinely.
You kind of
like,
do.
"Holy shit, sir."
Being a Bears fan
He's
sucks.
like, "What do you think about Caleb Williams?" I'm like, I don't know. Maybe he can stop painting his lucky fingernail for one game and see if that changes shit. We'll see what happens.
I bet it doesn't.
I bet it doesn't either.
I bet it doesn't either. And I'm the one that fucking called that shit before they ever. Anyway, I liked Justin Fields. I still think Justin Fields has a lot of possibilities.
Something. Caleb Williams has something. I don't know if it's the right
Chlamydia.
something. I think that organization keeps that team from being good.
That's what I said. What did I say this last week or so? I mean, Mahomes, everybody fucks because we passed on Mahomes. We would have fucked him up too.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't. We have horrible coaches, horrible owners, and a horrible front office. Like, we would have fucked everything up.
But
It's
they
fine.
got a Polish fella.
If you guys end up getting Ben Johnson as your head coach, I will probably be depressed for a week.
Really.
You're not talking about the disgraced Canadian sprinter.
No.
Why did I just think Ben Carson? I was like, what is that doctor going to do? I don't know why I just thought
He's
that.
a brain surgeon.
Could you
He's going to make
imagine
you
him
smart.
giving a fucking locker room speech?
All right, guys. We're gonna need to go.
Doesn't make sense
That's like getting a pep talk from NPR.
We're going to go out
We appreciate
there
you tuning in.
and give them all we got.
Yeah, that would not be good.
No.
Anyway.
Ben Johnson is the offensive coordinator for Detroit, and they are he's scheduled to interview for the Chicago Bears job. And what I hope ends up happening is that he interviews the job, and then he remembers the game that we just had for the Bears and the Seahawks, and goes, "Yeah, I can't fix that."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There was a game. This was back in the 90s. It was Cleveland. I know that for a fact. Before this was original Cleveland Browns before they went to Baltimore.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who. It might have been the Colts because the Colts sucked shit back then too.
Yeah.
But
did.
the game wound up in a 3-3 tie.
Oh God.
Went into overtime, full overtime. Nobody could score.
The hockey
to
game
3
went
tie.
into a 2-2 tie last night.
That happens.
I think I'm going to go to the hockey game again tonight.
The Thunder?
I love hockey.
Oh,
dude.
God.
It's my favorite sport in Canada.
But the last.
Oh, by the way,
oh.
the guy did tell me, he goes, "Did you hear them chanting?" And I go, "No, I did not. To be honest with you, I really didn't watch the game." And he goes, "They were chanting, 'Sell the team.'" I go, "Are you serious?" And he goes, "Yeah, you could hear it on TV. They were chanting, 'Sell the team, sell the team.'" I was like, "Oh my goodness,
That's great.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was
But
like,
the last thing I guess I'm going to mention is all the 90s kids are going to be depressed by this, but the Cartoon Network website has officially shut down after 32 years.
okay, but it's just a website, right? Or
It's
did the channel?
everything.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not even going to have Adult Swim?
I don't know.
was gonna
I don't
say,
know.
dude,
I saw
love
that,
Adult
and I'm just like, oh, all of the all of the days that I would sit and never.
What's the
watch
show
Cartoon
where
Network.
they had like the fast food items that were the heroes?
I know what you're talking
Aqua
about.
Teen.
Yeah,
Yes.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Hunger Force. Thank
Yeah.
you.
There you go. Good job. Hey, good pull.
Robot Chicken.
Well, Robot Chicken's my favorite, dude.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
it'll catch on.
Seth
somewhere.
Green is great.
I liked Johnny Bravo. That was what I liked.
Of course you did.
What the fuck?
You're into strong chin men.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. All right.
That's
whatever.
strange.
Anyways, that is hot topics for this week. Let's do 3. We'll do 3 of these overrated or underrated, just so this
Okay, we're gonna
episode's.
do
Do I have
3.
time to pee?
No.
You know what? Actually, why not?
No.
Pause it.
Let's do it.
Don't let him do it. Make him sit here.
I'm going in this bag. I'm peeing either way.
Fuck.
All right. And well, anyways, we're gonna do overrated or underrated. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We had to take a small break because somebody had to go to the restroom because you can't hold their shit.
I can hold my shit just fine. It's the piss.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem.
Okay.
My daughter's calling me right now because I had to borrow her car to get here.
So maybe
And she's like, "Where the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "Just look on the Life 360, bro."
That story would be so much better if you took her bike.
yeah, it would be.
Oh, I threw her bike away.
Good.
It actually
Good,
was all
because
fucked
fuck
up.
her. You don't
Exactly.
need that fucking bike. You don't get a bike.
Yeah,
Lord.
exactly.
But yeah, we're gonna move on to overrated or underrated. We're gonna kick this off
this.
with Steven Bruns. I'm not sure, but he wants to know overrated or underrated making homemade lights out of liquor bottles.
I like it. I think they look cool. Like, you mean like the, I don't know. I've seen some cool ones like out of wine bottles and stuff where they hang them over the bar.
Okay,
They're
all
kinda
right.
neat. I
All
don't
right. Okay. I've never done this before. Do I look like somebody who's an arts and crafts extraordinaire? No. So I have no idea if this is underrated or overrated.
I think they're kind of cool.
But if my wife does it and does it to make the house look good, okay, fine. Jeremy?
I wonder if Steven Bruns is going to make his own lights out of liquor bottles.
Maybe.
And I wonder if it's like, I wonder what kind of lights. I need more context.
I don't know. How about you, Jeremy?
You know, there are things that work great for lights. They're called light bulbs. They sell them in lots of stores, any hardware store, even grocery stores sell them. And you don't have to live like you're in poverty.
Yeah.
Like a fucking hobo would. Like a hobo in the middle of the desert trying bushcraft. Buy some goddamn light bulbs, you fucking freak.
I'm not gonna lie. This kind of sounds like the kind of thing that you would see out of like in like a trailer park for the guy that is a huge super
Yeah.
alcoholic kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Find the silver lining in his fucking habit. At least we got something artsy out of it.
I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah, that's like when I really miss when Dad was an alcoholic. We had the coolest lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like drawing fucking eagle feathers off your mom's bruise around her eye.
There you go.
Yeah, let's just make the best out of a bad situation.
I like it.
Next one comes in from Josh Walter. Josh Walter Bray. He wants to know overrated or underrated drunk sex.
I just want to know if Walter's his middle name or if it's a hyphenated last name.
I don't know.
Interesting.
This question depends on who's drunk. If I'm the one who's drunk, it's overrated. If she's the one who's drunk, it's underrated.
I think it's just completely all underrated.
she's
Like,
more
it's
willing
the
to do
best.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like all of it.
Yes.
It's great. It's super underrated. Then you get to the point where you can't even bang anymore unless you're drunk. It's awesome.
Big Nate might actually let you put something up the butt.
Nope, trust me. She's real guarded on that deal.
Even when
no
she-
matter how shit-faced she is.
Even when she's passed out, it's just a reflex. She
Yep.
puts a hand back there.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh shit.
Duct tape.
I really envy the young people and their ability to maintain erections. Even when I have full control of my faculties, I got to concentrate just to make sure everything fucking works. So when I'm drunk, things don't always want to work right. And certainly I don't get to finish.
You need to start taking testosterone.
Okay. You got some? What,
Yeah, I do.
The fact you're bringing this up, dude, this ain't a fucking dog park. All right?
Yeah, it is.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I have I take 1 ml of testosterone every week on Wednesdays.
Is it
Here you go
prescribed?
with the fucking
Yeah.
metric.
Yeah.
How many stone is that?
It's,
How
the
many
Royal,
grains? How many grains?
It's from the Royal Medical Center in Florida, and it's one of those places where it's like, hey, I think I might need testosterone. And they're like, you need testosterone. Because I remember they tested my testosterone, and it was at 500, and I was like, well, that sucks, man, because I thought I could get it, you know? And he was like, oh, no, it's fine. I was like, yeah, but it's 500. And he's like, yeah, I would like to get it up around 1,200. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, let's do this. And I got it to 1,500 one time. Oh, holy shit.
How are the bar fights there?
That's
Weird that's where you get it from, because Florida is not a monarchy.
Yeah, no, this is...
Contrary to popular belief.
Dane at Royal Medical Center. If you want testosterone, you call him and tell him Steve Peters told you to call.
Gotcha.
And it's $139 a month, and you will be a fucking
It's a subscription?
beast. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's like Columbia House.
Yeah.
Next one comes in from Andrew Souter. He wants to know, overrated or underrated, watching the ball drop.
Okay.
I'm assuming on New Year's. not your
His
kid.
12-year-old kid. Like, all right, let's see what happens.
Watching junior high kids as they come of age.
Yeah. Why the fuck do you think I became a PE teacher?
Oh my God.
He's really starting to fill out.
Yeah.
I think this is one. Here's the deal. I think that the Thanksgiving Day parade and the ball drop are so fucking overdone and bullshit now that it's kind of unwatchable.
Yeah.
And this year for the Thanksgiving parade was maybe the worst I've seen, with all the fucking concerts in between. And
I didn't watch it.
This person's got to be on there, and it sucked. I don't know.
I kind of have a weird, like, I really like New Year's.
Yeah, I do too.
And the main reason why I really like New Year's was because right when we were waiting for the ball to start dropping, many years ago, that was actually when I surprised and dropped to one knee and proposed to my wife. First of all, by the way, I knew she was going to say yes. I have never been more nervous in my entire fucking life.
What made you so fucking confident?
Oh my
You shouldn't have been.
God. I was like,
That was 50-50
like
at
shaking.
best.
So as much as it means to me as far as like the countdown and stuff like that, I guess I have to say underrated, but I don't really watch it anymore.
I would like to go there. I would like to be in Times Square and check it out sometime. And I've been to Times Square. It's a neat place anyway.
There's too many fucking people.
I want to just go for the peep
Well,
shows.
so the thing is I would 100% have to be armed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the subways are.
I don't think
out
they
of
allow
control.
that in New York City.
They don't.
But what
you know.
they
Well, you
don't
can
know
take
won't
you can
hurt
take
'em.
like an old Halliburton,
Yeah.
just any kind of medieval weapon.
Yeah. Like a mace.
Bardage,
Yeah.
battle axes. Take a pair with you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There you
absolutely.
go.
How about you, Jeremy?
What?
The ball, watching the ball drop.
Fuck it. I don't make it up that late.
Aw.
I'm in bed by 9:30 on New Year's Eve.
Ever since Dick Clark died, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
I
Next,
say that about so many things.
yeah.
It's true.
The next one comes in from Alan Moravec.
Yep.
He wants to know, overrated or underrated, the carnivore diet.
This is one of the most underrated things in the entire world. I have done the carnivore diet. I was not able to stay on it because I started getting really low potassium levels. But I've never felt
Eat
better.
a meat banana.
I've never felt better. And once I switch my schedule around here in the next couple weeks to be back on days, I'm going to do a hybrid version of the carnivore diet where I still drink my, I have Bub's, Bub's collagen, which actually, your joints and shit don't hurt. It's kind of cool. And then I put AG1, Bub's collagen, Row Nutrition, RHO, Row Nutrition makes a creatine and a vitamin D3K2, and I put all that in a shaker and I drink it. So I'm going to do that still once a day and then just do carnivore.
AG1 tastes like lawn clippings.
I like it. I think
does.
it's fucking great.
You know,
It's great. It's great for you, but
Yeah.
You
It
don't
does
like
taste
lawn
like-
clippings.
no, I don't even like mowing my
So,
yard.
and I think that will.
Your neighbor does.
I know he really
He
does.
loves it.
The worst part of the carnivore diet is
The shit.
Well, yeah. So
When you shit.
yes. Well, you don't have fiber in your diet, so you don't have anything holding your shit together. It's this brown goo that just comes out, and there's no like you gotta go like right now. Like it's like fucking IBS or whatever.
Oh,
level
I've had
shits.
the exact opposite. I shit literal bricks.
Okay, so you need
could
to
build a
you
fucking
have to
house that a
increase.
wolf could blow down.
You have to increase your fat intake, and that will actually
Don't tell me what I fucking have to do.
move you
Okay, I
along
bought a
on there.
fucking
But-
gun so
No,
that
it's,
nobody could tell me what I have to fucking do.
Well, and now you have a gun, so you can definitely shoot the carnivore or eat the carnivore.
I don't hunt.
No, just
Remember,
drive,
I don't
just
hunt.
drive by a cow and shoot one and throw it in the back of your truck. You'll be fine.
I mean, who's gonna miss it? Honestly,
Exactly.
Farmers don't
Those
even
things
keep
are
track
cheap.
of their cows.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's totally underrated.
So I think
Just
it's
go
one of the
slice the
most
hooves
underrated
off.
things. Yeah, here's the deal: overrated, underrated. White sugar, refined white sugar, is the most fucking overrated thing.
It
on the
is
planet.
probably the
It is
most
killing a lot of
addictive
people right now.
things.
It is.
I ate an entire because I normally do low carb. I have been off of it for a couple of weeks. My
We can
wife
tell.
bought me a nice. Can you? Is it something in my voice?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can only
That's what
see
it
from
was.
this way up. My wife bought me a big bag of fucking junk food, and I ate an entire bag of fun-sized cookie dough Twix last night while playing Ghosts of Jimmy.
So Jimmy. That's good.
All right.
And was hungry.
Yeah. Good deal.
It is a fucking drug.
It is.
It really is. But God, it's good. God damn it, it's good.
Yep.
You should
You
try.
never had my mom's cookies.
You should try meth next. Let's see how that works.
By the
Sonic
way,
has a goddamn red velvet cake batter fucking shake right now that I'm going to stop on my way home and get that.
I love it. By
Just
the way,
'cause
if you
after the new
flip-
year-
if you flip your bags of food or boxes of food or whatever around, and on the back of it under the ingredients, it says contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Yeah, they don't call it GMOs anymore.
No, they don't.
It is now a bioengineered food ingredient.
Well, that's
just so you know, you're eating fucking poison.
there's a reason for that, and that is because basically everything you eat is genetically modified.
Now you can still find a
There's-
lot of shit that doesn't have that on there,
It
but
has all been genetically modified at one point to get to the point where it's at. If it's been domesticated, it's been genetically modified.
Yeah.
just like my wife.
Seedless watermelons.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you
Seedless
go.
watermelons.
Corn.
Corn.
Have you ever seen the original plant that fucking corn came from? It's not an edible thing, and the goddamn Aztecs figured out how to make it into something edible.
Did you ever see the original bananas? Before
course
they
I
started?
did.
Dude, they were just full of seeds. Like that's
Yeah.
all they were.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I wonder what the bourbon would taste
used-
like with the original corn.
I used to chew banana seeds while I played softball.
Saying.
Really?
No.
I love it. Oh,
Jesus
come on,
Christ.
man. Don't ruin my fantasy.
All right, last but not least, overrated or underrated Lego sets that take longer than 10 hours to complete.
I mean, I think that's overrated. I won't do anything. for
It's
that.
underrated if you're autistic, but I'm not, and so I'm gonna say overrated. But if my brother were sitting here, it's so funny. He bought the Millennium Falcon set
Okay.
Lego deal,
Yeah.
and apparently that's a big deal in the
Yeah.
Lego community.
Oh, yeah. That's
right?
huge.
There's several different ones.
Yep.
But did he get the big motherfucker that Harrison Ford dropped? Did you
Yes.
see that one?
Yeah, he got that
Because
one.
that motherfucker is almost like $5,000.
Yeah, it's
Holy crap.
it's very expensive. I know that.
And 10 hours would be nothing
No.
for that thing. I mean, you're talking
He's got
at least a full 40-hour week.
He's got 20 into it, I think is what he said. But the funny thing is it's taken him like 6 months, and he is now on the last bag of Legos, and he doesn't want to do it.
He could have had it done a long time
He
ago,
coulda.
but he keeps fucking passing
He,
out.
he just yeah exactly. No, he's got one bag, and it's probably like an hour worth of work, and he just doesn't want to finish it.
Here's the thing about that is I don't mean to brag about myself as a craftsman, but I could have built you a real fucking full-size Millennium Falcon
I
in
know.
that time.
That's true.
I know, you
That
could've.
is true.
For cheaper, probably.
Probably.
Weren't
You give me
Legos-
$5,000, I'll give you 2 Millennium Falcons and a Ford Fiesta.
Yeah, but he's going to need a 50% deposit up front.
Right.
And don't call me. Wasn't Legos invented by a German company and they were like an accident, or that was like
Swedish.
Was it? Okay.
There was
I
an
can remember.
accident where their fucking plant burned down. Believe me, I've tried to incorporate that. into the, the tragedies at the end. Turns out nobody died when the factory died. God damn it. The closest thing I could find was a roller coaster crash that happened at a Legoland amusement park, which I did during the live show.
Yeah.
Did anybody die at that one?
Two people.
Well, there you go.
Eventually, yeah.
That's great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we get to move on to That's Where I Draw the Line. Yes, this show's running long. Yes, we know.
Fucking deal with it. Sorry we gave you so much entertainment.
Fucking care. All right, first one comes in from Dakota Dominic. He wants to know, where do you draw the line on acceptable body hair on a partner?
I married an Italian woman, so is there a line?
I mean,
I guess it depends on the season.
well, I don't know.
No, she doesn't have like a beefy mustache or anything yet, thank God. I'm sure that's on its way.
That's probably the chemo.
Well, if we keep on calling her Big Nate, she's going to grow her armpits hair. You know what I mean?
Yes. Luckily, she's not natural like that.
Yeah.
So, is that what Dakota's asking about? Is armpit hair?
I'm sure they're
or nipple hair.
I'm sure that talking about nether regions and stuff like that.
I like a little bush.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think bushes are good.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I like bushes.
No.
I want to know. Okay, first off, is Dakota a dude or chick?
Dude.
Gotta be a dude.
All right. So what are you expecting to do here? Are you like wanting to put your fucking foot down and be like, no, you must shave?
Yeah, they said so.
Yeah, because if there's
we are now influencing the amount of body hair in his relationship.
If there is anything that will make your partner grow more fucking body hair, it is you trying to put your foot down, telling them they can't, because they're gonna just piss you off.
Well, I think initially, because we didn't know who was going to be on the show. Initially, I think his question was actually for JP.
Oh,
because you got the big burly dudes.
So Dakota is...
I don't think he has a limit. He will fuck anything.
He really will.
He would fuck a bag of hair.
He will.
Yeah.
But my answer, I do not like any, and that's why I married the perfect woman. You marry somebody who goes and gets Brazilians. That's what happens.
There you go.
Yep. Next one.
I tried to book one of those.
Did she get those as sport clips?
Do it.
Yeah, she did.
Nice.
With the massage
With
and everything.
the face massage and the hot towel shirt.
Absolutely.
Weirdo.
The MVP treatment, they call it.
That's right. Next one comes in from Craig Remington. He wants to know, how long do you actually stick to your New Year's resolution?
2 days?
You've got to make one in order to start, and I don't. So
that's true.
Yeah, it's like I'm going to make a New Year's resolution. I am going to cut back on drinking.
I don't know. I think if you stick with it for 30 days, you're not a piece of shit. You know, you can kind of pat yourself on the back.
I think so, too. I think if you make it to 30 days, that's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Jeremy?
Here's my problem with it. My birthday's on January 2nd. So I set them on January 1st, and on day 2, somebody makes me a cake.
So just offset it by 2 days.
I can't do that. It's not a New Year's resolution then.
It kind of is.
It's not. Get off my fucking bit. See, if they didn't just make a cake and say, here, do you want some? They made me a cake. So I can't not eat that fucking cake. I would be a real fucking asshole if I didn't eat the cake. So a day.
What if it was what if your resolution was eat less cake?
I can't do that. I really can't. I admire people who can, but I either eat no cake or I eat all the cake. That's the only two options. I ate a whole fucking bag of cookie dough fun-sized Twix. I didn't share them even with the fucking dogs. I ate them all while playing a fucking video game and didn't realize, and I was like, isn't there more fucking Twix? There's got to be more Twix somewhere.
That's great.
It didn't fill me up. It's a whole bag. A whole goddamn bag of Halloween candy.
Well, in your defense, it was snack size, though, right?
Well, it was Halloween candy.
Yeah, it's just snack size.
Sure.
That's not, that's not supposed to fill you up.
It's supposed to be several snacks.
Yeah.
I made it into one
just a snack.
Yeah.
God
That's
damn
all
it.
right. That's basically like a quarter of a real snack.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I feel better about myself.
I think
deal.
you should.
Next one comes in from Roger Colton. It has been modified just so I can make it make sense.
Okay.
But
What did it say before?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But it says, how sick does your significant other have to be to sleep in a different bed?
We are constantly looking for a reason.
I was going to say, sometimes she doesn't even get sick. She just gets mad. She just gets mad.
Yes.
Or if there's one sneeze, I'm out. Like, that's it. That's all there is to it.
You don't even have to be mad. It's just, I'd rather sleep in the other bed tonight.
Yeah.
I'd like some alone time. Thanks.
Yes. Yep.
And I'm fine with that.
Whenever COVID was running rampant,
Yep.
I still didn't give a shit. I was just like, it's a fake virus anyway, so I'll be fine. No big deal. Guess who didn't get COVID?
Yeah.
Me. But anyways,
Have you never had it?
So you did.
I never tested.
I'd like you to have it.
Yeah,
like me to
we'd
have
all
it?
feel better if you had
it. It's nothing against you. It's just if it kills people, and if anybody was to get it, I'd like it to be you.
Thanks, man.
My pleasure.
All right. Next one comes in, I believe, from my wife. She wants to know, what would you consider to be an annoying dog? That's a good question. Because I love dogs.
Yeah, I'm a dog guy.
I'm a huge. I mean, it's hard to say. Is there a dog out there that I don't like? And yes, and they're all Chihuahuas. They're all little yippy
like a
piece
Pomeranian
of shit.
or some shit.
Pomeranians.
Pomeranians are smart as fuck, though.
God, it doesn't matter. They're fucking yip dogs. I can't do it.
I don't like the what's the Yorkies. Those
I don't
things
like
suck.
them either.
And they're smart too. And the fact that they are so smart and doing what they're doing kind of makes it intriguing.
Yeah,
Like
Because they know they're doing it on purpose.
I mean, if you get a dumb dog, like my dog was a dachshund.
yeah.
And
I have one of those now.
right. Now you want to talk about a fucking asshole.
Yep. Yep.
It was like, hey, come here, look at this. Look at this. Look what's going outside. Look at this. Look at this. And nothing.
Yep.
Nothing was ever fucking happening.
Our
Ever.
dog, I'll let her down, and she starts barking and runs outside and then just looks for shit to bark at. It's kind of wild.
And
It
the
really
little
is.
ones, I'm pretty sure are sociopaths.
Yeah,
I think so.
They
Ours is a miniature.
manipulate everybody at the goddamn drive-thrus
Yep.
to believing they are so cute and
Yep.
sweet and they get free treats.
Yep.
Yep.
Even my dog does that a little bit. Everybody, okay, get this. Get this. Christmas Eve, I had to go to Lowe's for something. I bring my dog with me.
Get any fights?
I didn't.
Good.
I did not this time because I brought the dog with me.
Okay.
Everybody loves this fucking dog, including the people at Lowe's. I walked by the customer service desk.
Okay.
They had never met my dog before. But they're oohing and on about how goddamn cute and what a beautiful dog he is. He goes over there and loves on him for a while. And they ask what his name is. And I go, this is Maverick. And they go, Maverick? Like the Maverick?
Oh boy.
Oh, we've heard about Maverick.
Yeah, he was the one in the movie.
Dude, no, not that Maverick.
Oh,
No, they just
okay.
know him at Lowe's. Everybody, he's like a fucking celebrity at Lowe's.
That's awesome.
He doesn't do stand-up. He doesn't fucking tell jokes.
Instagram.
He doesn't have any social media. He's not even on goddamn TikTok. And the people at Lowe's think he's just the most famous. He's like the next fucking Jerry Lewis. Fuck that goddamn dog. Fuck him.
I love it.
Love it. And last one comes in from Dev. At what age do you stop staying up until midnight on New Year's Eve?
26?
It's
Right around there, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I'd say I don't even know if you do that. Maybe 23.
Once you realize that it's just another fucking day.
Yeah.
I
Nothing changes.
always get drunk though, so
Yeah, it's true.
forever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to say once, I can tell you the day that things stop changing, being like a real change, is when checkbooks stopped being a thing.
Yeah.
Because that was a tough change, an adaptation you had to make because you had to date all your checks.
That's right.
Yeah.
And once it crossed that threshold, all of a sudden, you had to act like it just threw your whole fucking life off.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
like-
I just wrote 1988, son of a bitch. And then you have to write void, and then you have to go back, and yeah.
Sir, it's 2012.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm still stuck in this goddamn daylight savings.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I draw the line. Thank you guys so very much. Now we get to move on to questions and preguntas. We only have 4 of these, so that's great.
Yay.
First one comes in from Keith Stuckey. He wants to know, what is your favorite Mandela effect?
So if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, we went over this the last episode. It's basically like when you get raped by your uncle as a kid and then you try and forget about it.
No, it's when everybody else thinks you got raped by your uncle when you were a kid, but you really didn't.
That's right.
I thought that was a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Is your uncle still alive?
No, he's dead as shit.
Yeah, then that's the Mandela effect. Everybody swore up and down that your uncle raped you, but turns out, no, he didn't.
He actually
That's
didn't.
gaslighting, right? Is that?
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
Sure.
Okay.
It's when a group of people
With pitchforks.
remember something specifically happening.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Apparently.
but
it never
apparently
happened.
it never actually happened.
Okay.
And
I
a
like
lot
it.
of people
because
remember,
Hollywood deleted it.
Sure.
I think it's because they're like colliding atoms in like Europe, and then it's making our timeline go fucking crazy.
That's
love
not
it.
what it is. There's actually a reason for it, but we'll go with that.
Don't pigeonhole me.
Okay.
We'll say it's CERN's fucking fault. Sure.
Right. Anyways.
But that's the reason it's called the Mandela effect, is so many people in 1991, when Mandela was released from prison, a lot of people have this memory that he died in prison, and they remember his funeral being broadcast on television, even though he didn't die until, I don't know, whenever fucking sign language interpreters became a thing.
That's the best fucking thing.
Until the fucking Obama administration. I know that.
That was fucking hilarious.
That's how he
Yeah.
died. It was a drone strike.
Probably.
Probably. No, I actually have had one just recently. We just experienced Christmas, right? And for the longest time, I thought "I'll Be Home for Christmas" song says "You can count on me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It says "Plan on me."
Yeah, but that might just be you misunderstanding the
But
words.
forever. We've always like sang that song.
Yeah.
And it was
Who's
always
we?
count, like me and my family and stuff like that.
You guys sit down
That's
and
one of
sing?
those things that's like a standard that nobody knows who wrote the fucking song.
Yeah.
And so there are no official lyrics to it. And I think there's
That's
probably
true.
2 different sets of lyrics out. So your
Possibly.
thing doesn't fucking count.
It's like
so
any
get out.
Jay-Z songs the
Yeah.
same way.
Probably. And Berenstain Bears. Fuck you.
I still don't understand that one.
I don't either. It was Berenstein, and then it got somehow
Oh,
switched
I
to.
always knew it as Berenstain.
well,
Berenstain?
Hey,
Yeah, I did.
I always thought it was Kiev.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
until-
Kiev.
that's because
and
that's
now
how
it's-
everybody pronounced
Yeah.
it until.
Okay. So I always thought it was Kiev. I always thought it was Qatar, not Qatar. There's no Cuttr
Right.
and Qatar.
Yeah, they just pronounce it wrong.
Yeah, it's just like people who say Hiroshima
what's the other one?
and
Hiroshima?
and Hiroshima.
Yeah. And then there was another one. Oh,
And
Curacao.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Curacao was Caraco, I thought maybe or something.
I don't fucking know.
All right.
Cornucopia.
Anyway,
I don't-
whatever.
Do you have one, or was that it?
That was it.
Okay. How about you, Jeremy?
I have one, actually.
Okay.
When Gene Wilder died,
Yeah.
I would have bet you everything I owned that he was already dead and had been dead for 5 fucking years. And I looked it up online, and so many other people also remembered there being an announcement that Gene Wilder died. Turns out it was just the announcement that Gene Wilder's been diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, that sucks.
And I don't believe it. I think he had been dead for 5 years, and they'd just been Weekend at Bernie in his ass around just
It was like Tupac.
kind of.
Yeah, sort of.
The hologram Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
I like it.
Because there was always hope for a Young Frankenstein 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I will say this though. Did you hear the whole Fruit of the Loom deal? That everybody remembers there being a cornucopia.
Of course.
Okay. There was actually a lady that ended up finding at like a secondhand store a Fruit of the Loom logo that had a cornucopia behind it.
No
and the
shit.
company said forever that no, we've never had one.
So this was that was mine then.
Yeah.
This one's my black Jake from State Farm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He started out as white Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, oh, of course he did. Everybody knows that.
But they Netflixed his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
that's
think it was just political correctness got in the way.
Oh, Jake from State
was-
Farm, what are you wearing? Khakis.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
he's hanging out with Mahomes and he's not white.
It was a guy who was trying to do his best fucking what's the guy that used to be with Conan O'Brien?
Andy Richter.
Richter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a guy trying khakis.
Yeah.
That guy. With Fruit of the Loom, okay, you got your apple, you got your 2 different colors of grapes. What's the fucking brown guy?
I don't know.
Raisin.
He's just like leaves. Raisins don't grow on the fucking tree. They get dried. They're dried fucking grapes.
Maybe he's an apple.
How many ways do we need grapes? No, he's brown leaves.
Is he?
Yeah, there's already an apple. There's a guy who's clearly a fucking apple.
Oh, I guess I don't know. That's okay.
He's such an apple, he's a fucking Macintosh.
Oh. Now it's just Mac.
Whatever. They'll always be Macintosh to me. I remember
when they came out.
I remember no, you don't.
Yeah, I did.
Apple?
I thought it was Mac. Oh, well, I remember having Macintosh as a key, like a computer. And it said Macintosh on it.
I believe Apple is about as old as I am.
Really? No, it was just the Macintosh was the computer.
Oh, the Macintosh,
Yes,
when
the
they started
Macintosh.
calling the Macintosh, sure. But,
Yes.
but there was the Apple IIe. Remember that? We had that in the classrooms. You probably didn't.
I don't think so.
You probably grew up with your fucking IBM compatibles.
We
running
had,
your goddamn Windows and your DOS.
No, we had. I think we had DOS because it was black and green was the screen, and we played. The game where you were old settlers and
Oregon Trail.
Yeah, we played that shit, and it was black and green screen. So I think that was.
If only they had my new rifle. They would have had a lot more success, a lot less dysentery.
Right. I'm sorry. All right, moving
Okay.
on. Next one comes in from Kirk Camp. He wants to know, what is your biggest regret of 2024, and what are you looking forward to in 2025?
Oh, man. My biggest regret of 2024 is probably not making enough money.
Yeah,
I like working hard enough, I guess, to make money or whatever. And then what I'm looking forward to in 2025 is I want to have abs by July.
Nice.
Yeah. I've made
Nice.
that. I don't know why. I just I'm going to be 50 and I'm freaking the fuck out. And I want to be in the best shape of my entire life.
Okay.
I thought you were just about to turn 48.
Yeah, I am.
So by July, you will be still 48.
Yeah, I know. But
So you will not be 50.
I think it would make 50 less scary, or the looming 50, right? I mean, we're talking about 2 years. That's going to go by in like 13 seconds.
Right.
So I think it would just make it like if I really got a healthier lifestyle, stopped drinking so much, and started doing better, it would just make me less apprehensive about the 50 thing.
Yeah, I get you. I totally get you. I'm not even close to being there yet. I'm 37. So, as far as my biggest regret, I have none. No regrets for me.
Shut the fuck up.
Absolutely none. I mean,
What about all those people you killed?
they all
they
deserved
deserved it.
They
Yeah,
deserved it.
Yeah, that's true.
What I'm looking forward to in 2025, I mean, a whole nother year. A whole nother year of doing this show. We will be doing this show now for 6 years, so we'll be moving on to year 7.
Wow.
As far as everybody who's becoming a cast member, a crew member, I guess at this point, all of you guys are getting significantly older. Derek's probably going to die of, some kind of blood sugar deal, diabetes. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Another year of laughing on the sidelines. How about you, Jeremy?
I like that. Was very sweet.
Regrets? Okay.
I've got a few.
I don't know that I've ever talked about this on the podcast, but had I only sent $7,500 to my Nigerian prince uncle who'd passed away,
I thought he was coming out.
I could be worth millions now.
That's true.
And I didn't do it. And boy, do I regret that.
Yeah.
God damn it, I should have done that.
Yeah.
But what I think is going to happen, what I'm looking forward to the most, is coming up with all kinds of creative new excuses to say no to Scotty
Okay.
when he asked me to do
I like
this
that.
fucking podcast.
That's fair.
I like that a lot.
Yep. Anyways, next one comes in from Marcus. I mispronounce your name every time, buddy.
Charez?
I want to say it's Charez or Marcus Cherez. I'm going to go Cherez. But he wants to know, the best way to get rid of bad food is to blank.
I have the perfect answer for this.
What you got?
It is to put a sticker on it that says reduced with a price tag that's about half of what it was, and then have my wife look at that and she'll buy it immediately. Because we buy food to throw away all the fucking time, and every single time she does that shit, it says reduced on it, and it has to be thrown away in 2 days because she doesn't ever fucking use it like you're supposed to. And then a week later, I'm throwing it away.
Okay, that's a good answer. That's an excellent answer.
And they make money on it.
I get it. I mean, for most stuff, I'm going to say give it to your dog. They'll eat it.
Well, that's true.
They'll eat it.
Yeah.
If it's getting close and you're like, it's leftovers, but I'm not going to eat this shit. It's kind of getting a little old.
True.
Give it to your dogs. They'll love it. Jeremy?
I send it to a Tony Robbins seminar, and it's going to come back as good food.
That's great.
I like it. That's good.
And of course, last but certainly not least, this comes from Alex Shinover. He wants to know, what is the worst New Year's resolution?
I think the worst New Year's resolution is just to do too much.
Okay.
It's kind of like a diet. You know what I mean? Like when you're like, okay, this new year, I'm going to fucking not drink. I'm going to only eat good food. I'm going to make fucking $200,000. I'm going to do. I think people just take on too much. I would say don't overestimate or over expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. I think I don't have one. I really don't. Because, I mean, at least a New Year's resolution, you're supposed to be trying to better yourself in some way, shape, or form. You're not trying to be an asshole.
Yeah.
And so I think if there's the most honest thing on this show yet today, it is there's not a bad one. If you're trying to better yourself in any way, shape, or form, it's good. And it's good for you to try and attempt to do that. So there you go. How about that, Jeremy?
I'm going to say that you shouldn't resolve to go to all the Tony Robbins seminars along with your food.
That's great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is questions and preguntas. Woo! Thank you guys so very much for participating in the 2025 Monday Friday. We sincerely do appreciate all of you, the very few of you that did in time. But check that out. Every Friday, Monday Friday, will be up on all of our platforms at Laughing on the Sidelines. And if we like your comment, we will put it on the show and give you a shout out. But now we get to move on to a very popular part of every single episode. This is the Laughing on the Sidelines draft. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines draft, and Uncle Bam won last week. But
ridiculous.
He could not get by the HOA. They kept him out for this episode.
Thank God.
So, God damn it. So, Steve actually got second. So, guess what, Steve?
How close was it?
Not.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not.
I thought I had the swinging paint cans.
You did have the swinging paint cans, but I say it wasn't close. It probably was, but you go ahead and look that up. I'm not gonna.
I'm doing it right
but that
now.
means that I got dead last, so I get the sandwich picks, and that means that Jeremy was not here, so he gets the first overall pick. And this week, in the spirit of New Year's, what happens around New Year's?
It was not close.
Shitloads of college football bowl games, which there are tons of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to do terrible bowl game names as a draft. So we're going to kick this off.
This was inspired to me by Kansas State's recent win over Rutgers in the Rate Bowl.
In the what?
Rate.
With a T?
Oh, T.
Rate.
Oh.
It used to be the Guaranteed Rate Bowl, but apparently they can't guarantee that anymore.
Uh-huh.
So now it's just the Rate Bowl, and there's no way to say that without enunciating the that does not make
That's
it
true.
sound
That's good.
That is
like
true.
it is a bowl that celebrates sexual assault.
Damn it, because that was one of my picks.
My niece was like, "Are they saying rake?" No, they're not, and you know that they're fucking not, and there's no way that you misunderstood that as not. There's no way you took that as rake. It's either rate or rape, and there's no other way to take that.
I like it.
Absolutely. All right.
God, I hate
All
my
right.
fucking niece.
Jeremy, you get the first bowl. What bowl?
The Incest Bowl.
Incest Bowl.
I like it.
I
That's
freaking
awesome.
love that because
It's at Appalachian State.
Poor those people. They're still
be in
They're
Kentucky.
so busy fucking their cousins.
I don't know. I work with one, so.
Your cousin?
No, I work.
An Appalachian.
No, a guy who's married to
Alabaman.
his first cousin.
Oh, really?
Well,
Dead serious.
Good for that guy.
Cousins are for practice.
Is it Jerry Lee Lewis?
No, it's
Because
not.
he did that.
I'm gonna go with the IRS Collection Bowl.
Ooh,
Okay.
yikes. That sucks.
Fuck them. All right, and then Steve, you get 2 in a row.
I hate that.
Yeah, I know, but you got 2 in a row. They're good.
I'm going to go with the Pornhub Bowl
That's a good one.
and the Womb Nuke Bowl.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Yay.
oh, that is such a good callback. The Womb Nuke Bowl, sponsored by an abortion pill.
Yep.
Okay, I am going to go with. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go with the Black Lives Matter Bowl.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Because you don't think they do. I get it. I get it.
Oh. JP would know.
Yeah, he probably would.
All right. I'm going to go with the Epstein Bowl.
Epstein Bowl. That's
Okay.
good shit. Yep. I like it.
And this is one that will really only appeal to local people here. The Wild West World Bowl.
I like it. That's awesome.
That's great. It's a theme park based off of Will Smith in that great movie.
It sure was. It sure was. They even got Kevin Kline to show up on opening day. And nobody cared.
Oh shit!
Is that guy still in prison?
Kevin Kline?
No, the fucking Wild West girl or Wild West guy.
Oh,
Whatever.
I don't think so. I think he only got like 4 years, and that was 20 years ago almost.
That's not bad, man. You steal $8 million.
Oh, he has a fucking huge history
Really?
of starting businesses that are meant to fail and taking all the money and run. He had some kind of alpaca business in South America at one point. You know, because that's what you do when you're
I
a
like
legit business guy.
I love alpacas.
Who doesn't?
Boy,
They're my favorite.
they are. I'm gonna go with the Department of Education Bowl.
Ooh, thanks.
It's a college football game. So you know, good
Department
stuff.
of EDU.
That's right. I'll do that. I just win. This is just keep us in line.
Oh, all
you
right.
get 2 in a row.
Again?
Yeah.
Damn it, dude.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to go with the Diddy Bowl
The Diddy Bowl. That's a good one.
and the BTK Bowl.
Oh, dang it. That's a good one. Ugh. Okay. Shit. I just had it and now I lost it. Fuck. Oh, damn it. I can't even look this up. I have no idea. I had it and then I lost it.
You want me to go again?
No,
I'll give you my last pick.
I don't want it.
I guarantee you will not think.
Oh, no. Now I got it. You're the DUI Awareness Bowl.
Ooh. And it's at a dry campus. It's in Utah.
It's in Utah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great. All right, Jeremy, you get your last 2.
Okay. Fuck. Let's go with. Oh shit! I guess that really. We go with the COVID Bowl.
Yeah, that's good.
I like the COVID.
I like the COVID Bowl.
Sure, nobody shows up. And
No,
I
they
am.
sit really far apart.
Well, yeah, you guys, which I'm fine with. The seats are 6 foot wide,
Yeah.
That's great.
and I am still. I had to go with the Insight.com Bowl just because that was the shittiest name for a fucking bowl of all time. But I'm not going to go with that.
Okay.
I'm going to go. God damn it. I'm going to go with the Furby Bowl
The Furby Bowl.
because that lasted.
Yeah. My favorite YouTube channel is Kentucky Ballistics, and he has a thing with blowing up Furbies, and it's absolutely hilarious. with a punt gun.
Oh, really?
Yes, with
God.
a punt gun.
Great.
It's awesome. And my last pick is going to be I got two. I kind of want to go back and replace my BLM bowl, but I'm going to go with the midget bowl.
Okay.
Well, that's a
Didn't even
choice.
go a dwarf.
That was a choice.
No, it's got to be a
I have
bad
little people.
name.
One,
Bad
2,
name.
3, 4, 5.
The midget bowl.
Oh, so I just have one
You
left.
have your last pick, and if you don't change it, if you don't take what I'm taking, then I'm gonna go with and change my BLM one.
I have some honorable mentions, but I don't
Okay.
know what I want to go with here.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe the Kamala Bowl. But
Go the other one. Go the other one. Go the other one.
I'm going to go with the toothpaste and orange juice bowl.
Oh, you could have gone with the Biden bowl. Nobody would know what day it's on.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how much time's left.
Come on, man.
Nobody knows what the score is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take away my BLM bowl.
That's not how this works.
I'm going to because I think somebody might get really mad about that. But I'm gonna go with the Asian orange bowl.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. That was actually pretty good.
It hit me about right after that one. That DUI
I like
awareness.
it.
Okay.
I like it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines draft. Go to facebook.com/laughing on the sidelines or X, which is at LOT sidelines, and vote for the best list of rejected bowl game names. But that means that we get to move on to my favorite part of every single episode. This is the Laughing on the Sidelines shitty situation of the week. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is this week's Laughing on the Sideline shitty situation, brought to you by Fanger Bang
Oh, they're back.
and Legos.
And Legos.
Gotta love Legos.
You guys have probably heard of the Civil War, back when people fought for something.
Yeah.
Something worth fighting for. Well, on April 9th, 1865, Robert E. Lee, of course, gave his unconditional surrender. And one of the conditions of his surrender, even though it was unconditional, which is weird, one of the conditions is that the Confederates release all of the Union POWs and make sure that they got back to the North safely, which the Confederates were like, okay, yeah, that's great. We don't have enough food to feed ourselves, let alone all these prisoners here. So, yeah, we're going to get them back up there as quick as possible. Well, on April 26th of 1865, they start sending them up to get on these, river boats, send them up the Mississippi, back up to the north. Now, one of them was the SS Sultana, which was a good-sized ship. It was rated for about 376 passengers, but of course that's just guidelines, right? They're just being, they're just being overly cautious with that. Surely you can get 380 or 400, or as they tried, 2,127 fucking passengers.
Oh my God.
So as they're going down the Mississippi for 2 days, just lugging along, and this is a steamship that uses, wood or coal burning boilers to keep boiling water. And the only way to make it go any faster is to keep making it burn hotter, which just increases the pressure. And at 2 a.m. on April 27th, there was a boiler explosion, if you can imagine. They weren't getting any faster, just building up more goddamn pressure, and the boilers fucking exploded. And between the burning to death and the drowning of people, we're looking at 1,164 people died, making it still to this day the worst maritime disaster on United States soil in history. Wow. And now your child can recreate the magic of that moment using a little imagination and Legos. Legos, the South shall rise again.
Thank you.
Yeah. Great.
That was fantastic.
I mean, they didn't just go a little over.
I just saw that logo they started putting on all their packaging, too.
What, the Confederacy?
Yeah, the South will rise again.
Oh,
It
yeah.
says it on all logos now. It's weird.
Oh my God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Thank you very much for Lego being our sponsor. Still to this day. That's our oldest
They
sponsor.
won't stop.
They won't stop.
Yeah.
They won't send us the money to stop it.
It's because
right.
they're Swedish.
Sure.
But anyways, this week's Laughing on the Sidelines shitty situation is, would you rather only get to have sex if you are extremely drunk or never cut a single hair on your body again?
100% the sex thing. I'm already in that boat. I only bang when I'm shit-faced. That's why I'm shit-faced all the time.
But eventually it's going to catch up to you because whenever you get too drunk, he don't work.
No, I don't know what you guys, I don't know who you guys are banging.
He does take
but
testosterone.
it works all the time.
Apparently, when you only eat meat and just juice up on testosterone,
Exactly.
you're a regular fucking Lance Armstrong.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm also just going to only have drunk sex because
Okay.
at least me and my wife could scissor. You know what I
There
mean?
you go. You can smash your vaginas together. That's awesome.
No, that's so gross.
You guys will create a little suction cup.
Yeah.
That'll be perfect.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, just super fucked up to where your dick don't work, so you just end up scissoring with your wife.
I like it.
That sounds like something Scotty would do, doesn't it?
Yeah. What does Jeremy Joseph think
Well, I don't
about
know.
this?
Oh, I'm going to not shave.
Oh, really?
One,
Really?
I'm pretty sure I can't fuck drunk. Number one, which means I would never get to fuck. Number two, as if me having a well-shaven pubic area makes it more attractive for her.
Makes it look bigger.
Sure does.
I guess, but that doesn't make it any more appealing to her.
That's true.
She's not
That's
going to
true.
be in the mood for sex any more often just because
true.
I keep things trimmed up. She is just
That's
as
true.
disgusted. There is a guy that Derek and we send TikToks back and forth. It's this, pardon the expression, black guy. And he goes on, he talks about all these different weird fucking sex moves, like the shit you hear in the Urban Dictionary and whatever.
yeah.
But he also talks about, like, here's how you deal with your stinky nuts. Most of y'all got stinky nuts. I tell you what, you reach down your pants, and then you pull your fingers back out, smell them, and ask yourself, are you happy? Just the way he said that. That's my favorite fucking line in a while. Are you happy?
So the reason why I didn't do the never cut hair is not because I'm not worried about my head. I'm not worried about my face, and I'm not worried about my junk because I am not a very hairy person,
I'm not either.
except for in two particular places.
Okay, where's that?
Both of my nipples.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
So
Do you shave them?
yeah. I have to.
This
Because
just took a wrong
if I
turn.
don't, I would grow bushes around my nipples.
We're not
you
even
give
sponsored
it-
by Manscaped
I was going to
anymore.
say, can you just give it 6 months of not shaving your nipples? I want to see this.
No, it's
I think
terrible.
the people deserve to
And
see
then
this.
if you lose a
terrible.
bet, we get to wax them on the show.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
You would tear a nipple off.
That's fine.
No, it's
you don't
fine.
need them anyway. It's
No,
not like
what
you're
do you-
using them.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Fucking breastfeed something?
No, I'm a guy.
I have nipples, Ray.
What do
Can
you
you milk
need
me?
What are you so goddamn worried about your nipples for?
You can milk anything with nipples. I've got
I have nipples,
Greg.
fucker.
Can you make
You can milk me?
That's such an underrated line.
That's so
Oh, good grief, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very long episode, and I'm sure none of you are going to complain about it in the comments. No, you're probably not. But I hope every single...
they will.
Probably.
Or they'll tell us how we're wrong about something.
I'm sure they probably will.
Fuck those people.
Yeah, it's
I got to start reading the comments.
Except you, Muraski, you're all right.
Yeah, Moraski's the best. And all of you guys are actually the best. I hope you guys had an excellent 2024, but look forward to a new 2025. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to every single one of you, and keep doing what you're doing. And as we always... Oh, no, before I go, thank you very much to Steve Peters
Oh,
and-
all right.
the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year, Mr. Jeremy Joseph. Thank you
Whatever.
both
What the
very,
fuck ever.
very much.
We had to come in clutch.
We did. But as we always like to say, guys, do us a favor. If you like us, tell your friends. And if you don't like us,
I hope you have to light your whole house with liquor bottle lights.
if you don't like us,
Tell your enemies.
and until next time, guys,
it's
until next time, keep laughing, assholes. We will see you later. Take care.
Bye.